because he had. And when I was reading the other book, which involves the same kind of material, because one's a sequel to the other, I was expecting something else. But I mean, I liked the first book well enough, and it would be interesting, kind of at least what I think the sequel is. That'd be kind of interesting for a book.
Well, I'm almost done. Well, I guess comparatively almost done with Altered Carbon.
I think that's what you mentioned last time.
Yeah, it's definitely picked up from where it started off. Solid B, but it definitely was a slow starter. I mean, there's so many things like with science fiction that it just depends on how thorough the author is as to explaining all the concepts that are in his world, or how much he's leaving you to figure out, and be in a slight fog.
Right.
But and this one was definitely kind of hard to pick up on, but it got better as things went on. But the curious thing about it, and I'll have to reread The Naked Sun, I believe it was, or Caves of Steel. I guess was Caves of Steel the first robot book?
No idea. The first one with
Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think detective. Yeah.
Well, actually, now that I mention it, it could have been one of the other books. But anyway, one of the first three books, I think, has got the almost exact same basic premise as far as the opening goes. Because I was like, that seems familiar. But I'll have to check it out. But yeah, that's not too bad. It's pretty good.
All right. So I was telling Neil, I haven't touched XCOM since Wednesday, and so my hope is the autosave that we're seeing here, campaign 10, mission 63. I hope that this is. I hope it's after the HQ assault and just before the Chosen.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out. So.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking about, like what we should do next time. And I think, the bad luck was that we got kind of ambushed by those two. Was it an officer and? Or maybe we got ambushed from behind.
Officer and a mech, but.
Yeah, but we handled them fine. It was.
Well,
really
but
the other people
shooting through the doors,
shooting through the door, and the acid grenades.
Well, but if they hadn't been there, we probably could have wiped out the group that was getting us from the front, But
yeah, but I want to say we were pulling back into that room anyway. I don't remember for sure exactly what order we did things, but I think we were pulling back into that room anyway. And
that was the thing that kind of confused me because. Okay, is that we were not necessarily. I wasn't thinking about pulling back through that door. I was thinking about pulling back through the door that we did, which wasn't really a door anyway, apparently. But the only other thing besides, that was kind of bad luck that we encountered then when we did, was, if we had upgraded weapons for our sharpshooter, and if Magister had her weapons. One other thing I think I might do differently is just have a couple more med kits out there and maybe grenades, but yeah,
but typically with that I felt fine with the way we were equipped. It's just like I said, it was to me it was that door, the idea of
but also those poison grenades are bad. The acid, it's because because poison would be too, I suppose, but it's just that you get damaged, and it's nice to see actually kind of how they work, as though you're stuck there. So I was also thinking of tactics you could use on other people if we had acid grenades. Same thing with if you had Pete with you and you had him go on not Overwatch but his suppression. You can have somebody flank, but in that particular situation where it's kind of hard to flank people, you can also just lob an incendiary grenade. It's like, okay, you got a choice. You can stand there and be on fire, or you can move and get suppressed by Pete.
Yeah.
So some of those things work well as far as being, just traits and stuff that work well together. But Well, anyway, I guess we should go ahead and cancel our infiltration.
Well, I thought we were just going to do it again.
Yeah, we could do it. And the only bad thing I thought was just that Magister didn't have, the right weapon. Otherwise, I thought everything was fine. I mean, that the only thing, if we were going back and re-equipping them, I would make sure that she had that. But otherwise, I thought it was just the fact that when we retreated to that room to not ambush them, but to draw them into us, we were expecting to draw them into us, not to have them shoot through the walls at us.
Right.
Okay.
So just so we know, so the hunter, we have our progress, like we're almost found the warlock space. We have found the assassins. So we've got Magister, so that's good. Easy to target from high ground. Awesome.
Okay.
But doesn't trigger Overwatch. The whole gains health when we take damage nearby. Light them up, and then primary weapon will poison enemies. So just to be aware.
That's bad.
Yeah. Actually, isn't that a advent? Like
some of them have venom rounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is it.
Okay.
Takes its backsies. We know what to expect.
Yeah. Okay. I'm curious to see if it'll be the same or if it'll be reset.
It's a good question, actually. I mean,
yeah, I was
the layout will be the same, but will the advent forces be the same? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just curious as to how the game works.
We will see.
Intel on this facility is almost non-existent. In fact, you may be
all right. I've got my A game. I'm focused. I'm paying attention. I'm ready. Anastasia will do a good job.
Anastasia did great last time.
Yeah, but I screwed up twice. I lucked out on one where I put her on Overwatch when I shouldn't have against the mechs that we win it, and thankfully the mech moved, so she killed it anyway. But then with the Andromedan, I was supposed to attack it, and I didn't, I was supposed to use my...
You're supposed to stun it.
I was supposed to stun it, and I didn't, and thankfully you had a flashbang, but... okay, so we've got one edge of the map right here.
This looks very familiar. Yep.
Does look like the room is different.
Yep.
But again, door, and there'll be a door over here.
Okay.
And over here, we can see that there's another room with a big wide door. And looks like there's space for another room, but okay. But we know instead of 2 doors, now we just got 1.
Yep.
And we can,
we can position. I mean, it's like nothing until we get through those doors, so we just run up and find your position. I guess probably Jane and maybe...
Well, oops. I guess having Jane on this side of the door might be best. Oops.
Yeah, she might have better line of sight.
Yeah, just because more enemies might be on that side than on that side. So I'll stick her there.
And who else should be there?
I was thinking Anastasia on the left, and either Margarita or Shay on. I was gonna thinking Jane on the right, but
Well, I mean, do you want to leave Magister?
I mean, Magister's melee, so it doesn't need to set up. I mean, Jane's really the only one who needs to set up.
I would put Shay on the left. That just gives her less spaces to move if she's going to use a flamethrower. It would seem.
Yeah, that works for me.
And then
put Shay in position then.
I guess between.
And I can put Anastasia next to her.
Yeah. From that point, it doesn't really matter.
Magister doesn't really matter either.
I was gonna say, I have a question. Why aren't we putting people behind cover?
Well, I think they are.
No, that's not cover. The door is not cover. You have to be on either side of it.
Well, I didn't know if that's part of the door or not.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was just the two places in the center.
That's what I thought too.
Well, we could take another turn to.
And we're in no rush. At first I was like, "Is this by design?" And then when we moved Shay up there, I was like, "I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna better safe than sorry."
Well, that way, I'll say. So in that case,
because I don't think there's a problem having Shay and Anastasia out of cover because they'd probably have to move anyway. But
yeah, so Jane's the only one who really needs to have a position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to tell you what, I guess I'll just move her. Huh. I'm just trying to think of where she should end up in that case. Is there any other places?
So there's just there's the two spots on either side of the door, and then like on the left side, there's where Magister is.
Yeah.
There's the double crates a little further down screen.
I wonder if she could see out that side.
No, not from there. But if you.
The other thing I should have thought of is I could have grappled up to here, but yeah, I'll just stick her right there. That way she could possibly shoot and
yeah,
just in case.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking the way this room is set up, there's a lot of full cover and things for us to move around. So
yeah,
Anastasia being in the middle is not, she's probably gonna have to move or something anyway. So do we hear anything?
Well, I mean, in that case, you might as well. I mean, if we open the door, we can engage whatever we see. Although I guess Jane is best if we stick her out of sight so she can shoot twice and still be undercover.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like Jane,
okay.
I think it's worth moving one tile to the right.
I'll move her, and that way she can also steady her weapon.
Yeah, and then we can have Margarita take the spot on the far left there.
Right there.
One more up. There's full cover.
Huh. Oh, okay. It's just I guess the markings on the tile are really deceptive. Okay, let's just wait for next turn then.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just so weird. It looks like there's a door on top too. Okay, who wants to open the door?
I was gonna say Magister should open it.
Magister can do it.
I guess that's one thing it might interfere with. Nothing? No.
Yeah, let's see. We got closed doors over here.
And is there even a door there, or is that the edge of the map?
It's kind of hard to
the edge
tell.
Of the map. Okay. Interesting.
Is it?
Okay.
I think it's. Oh no, there is another room. Okay.
Yeah, we got a room there.
It might not be a door though. Let's figure this out.
Let's let me move Magister up.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's a big wide door.
It's a door. So which door do we want to head toward?
We should probably head towards
that one.
End.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a good spot. That's made. Okay, let's figure
we think
out.
Just go ahead and dash on up, get ready for
yeah,
the next
same
door.
thing.
Or at least.
Because I figure worst case scenario, if a group of Advent opens that door, they'll scamper, and then next turn we react.
I mean, you could put Jane so she'll end up behind cover in case that happens.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's. I mean, if it's full cover, I'm guessing she can't shoot, but.
No, she'll be able to shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Let Margarita go last.
And Margarita first.
Shay will move up. I guess that's not quite there. She'll just move up here.
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay. So, oh, she's a little slowpoke.
There's a spot on the left that's full cover over by where Magister is.
Yeah.
And Anastasia.
Can
Well,
we move
should go up to the door.
Yeah.
Don't press the button.
The more you say it, the more tempting it is to press the button.
This button. Of course,
okay.
In hindsight, let me move Anastasia because this is probably the side we want Jane on.
Yeah.
Let's see. We can't really.
It's like
based
a hangar.
on silhouette, yeah, that looks like it's a troop transport.
No problem, boss.
All right.
So is that the same kind of double door, or?
Yeah.
It's the same as the first one we went through.
Okay.
Let me put.
All right.
It is eerily quiet. We don't hear the pitter-patter of little feet or the clunk-clunk-clunk of mechs.
Yep.
So that's the door.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's the shield icon, so that you know you got full cover.
Steady, or should we go on Overwatch?
Well, you can't go on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh, try it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
God, so quiet. So quiet.
Yeah.
They rebuilt your world, offered you hope. Your actions this day are an affront.
Still nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's a big enough room where probably there might be a passage, an open passage to that left. So, depending on where we move, we might expose
Well, let's find out.
ourselves. Oh, big ass room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another big hangar. It's like a double room.
Yep. That
Okay.
door looks closed though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can just set up.
See where people.
Yeah. Let's see. Where would be a good place?
There's some
There's a
heavy.
place on the left.
Yeah, there's some full cover on the left.
Yep. I guess 2 spots.
Kind of hard to see.
There you
Okay.
go.
Well, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody move further than Jane.
Let's see. You know, with her. Sorry. Let me tab back to her real quick. What I was thinking is. I'll stick her right here just in case. She can watch.
Neil, do you want Shay right
Brad,
back here by
doesn't-
Jane?
Doesn't matter, I don't think.
Okay. I'll just put Anastasia behind Magister.
Moving to Overwatch.
I will put
Oh, okay.
Shay here.
Do we want to sweep around the back to make sure there's nothing over? There's probably nothing on the right side.
I don't
Yeah.
have anything. Oops.
My watch begins.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
No, so there could be over there, but not on the.
So an officer, a
Very
mech,
nice.
Sentinel.
Is that a Rocketeer or something?
heavy
Yeah,
Rocketeer,
Rocketeer.
heavy mech.
They escaped the full force.
Couple of grazes.
Hmm.
More grazing.
It's still up.
Okay.
Yeah. What a miracle. Well, the officer took a good amount of damage.
Oh, we can hack the mech.
Yeah, let's start with that. Actually, let's start with.
We got something to blow up. too.
Okay.
Ah, shoot. It's too close.
What is it?
It's this double. It's like a rack.
Oh, this thing right here. Okay. Okay. Well, at least she does have sight on everybody else too, or not everybody else, but she does have multiple other targets besides the mech. So let's hack the mech.
Let's see. Shutdown is good.
Yeah.
I guess before we do hack it, though, I mean, let's take a look at the percentages because we might want her to aid protocol or something. Somebody.
Okay. So yeah, it's 100% for the shutdown, but only 62 for control. So I would say, just go for the shutdown.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So that's a given. So let's figure out what we want to do with Magister and everybody else. I mean, we can start off with Jane taking her.
Yeah, see who Jane has the best shots on.
Yeah, it looked like her highest percentage was the officer, but let's see.
She only had 2 targets, so if she does a double tap,
she could see all 4 of them.
No, I think it was only 3, plus the explosives.
So she can see all 4.
Oh, 4. Okay. So the worst is a 71 on the Sentinel. 76, I'm guessing.
Officer. So
yeah, officer.
87 on the Rocketeer. Nice.
So she could do double tap and either wound 2. But the 2 hardest are in the back, so that.
I guess the question is, which ones could Magister and Anastasia reach?
Right.
It's whoever they can reach. I mean, I guess Magister's a little weak, unfortunately, but
well, that's also why I'm thinking
Anastasia could kill anybody she could reach.
Yeah, if Jane were to hit, say, on the Rocketeer and the officer, she might kill the officer, but if she wounds the Rocketeer or just happens to wound both of them, that might be a good place for Magister to use
Volt.
Whatever. Volt.
Well, she can use Rend, but she can't kill them with 9 health.
No, but it just depends if Jane wounds them both.
Well, yeah.
I mean, but if she kills them both, then hey, not a problem. But if she ends up not killing them both, then that leaves the Sentinel for Anastasia.
Right.
And although it looks like the officer's on Overwatch.
Nope, none of them are.
Okay. So do you want me to start then with Jane, and then we can pick up the leftovers?
Okay.
Let's check just to make sure Magister can reach them with the Rend.
Okay. And check Anastasia too.
Yeah.
So let's see. Anastasia? So I think she can reach anybody.
Okay, she can reach. Yeah.
She can reach them all. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Shay. Oh, that's right. We haven't even talked about Shay.
Well, Shay, I was also originally
one thing about Shay is if she moved here, she could flank the officer, but not the Rocketeer.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. See, originally I was thinking if Jane had wounded the Rocketeer and the officer, then Shay might be able to use a flamethrower, but that's too far.
We can have Shay go ahead and shoot the officer and go from there.
It takes pressure off of Jane.
Okay.
Because I was wondering, what kind of shot she was going to have, but if that's going to be her best shot, she might as well go ahead.
Well, her first shot with the double tap has to be a regular shot, but afterwards she could use Dead Eye or...
Right. Wow, we're just grazing everything.
And Magister looks like
she can reach them both.
either. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So Jane can go ahead and shoot those 2.
Okay. So double tap. That's weird. Oh no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Should I?
Don't.
Well, that's why I was wondering. It's like.
Well, Brian, you know this by now. It always goes.
No, I don't.
How do you not know this?
Well,
by
but
now?
how do I? But do I? But I have to. I have to click double tap, don't I?
Yeah,
otherwise,
you
I
did. You click double tap, and then you select the target.
But don't I have to click on double tap?
You did.
That's what I did. That's what I did, and that's when it shot.
Well, no,
it shot the default target.
I clicked on double tap. Any other thing I click on, I have to. Yes, I click on the bar.
So when you
click
regular fire, then it brings up an icon. You know, you have the targets. So when you brought up double tap,
it said double tap, and that's when I clicked on double tap, and it shot.
Well, no. First you clicked the icon double tap, and that brought up the button double tap.
Right.
It was a shot.
So that's 2 clicks, Brian.
Well, every other time I do that, yes, you want me to heal? Yes, I want to heal. And then I have to select the person I want to heal.
No.
I don't think that works the same way as double tap.
No, every other time I do that.
All right, so Brian, let's try it. So you press number 1.
Well, I can't do that now.
Sure,
I guess I can.
You'd press double tap. So now you have to select your target before you hit fire sniper rifle.
Well, this is very confusing.
And it always defaults to the one that you have the highest percentage chance of hitting.
Other times I click that, I have to collect, do that, and then it's very confusing to me. You just have to deal with that because.
But it's been like this the whole campaign.
Well, still, it's very confusing to me. So that's just the way it is.
All right.
I mean, I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Well, it really doesn't change our thought. We were gonna try to take out the Rocketeer first, and then the officer. So Jane's got a second shot, so we target the Rocketeer. That will definitely kill it if it hits. So that's targeting the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
And so now you would click precision shot, if that's the shot you want to do.
I just don't know anything anymore.
Not even close.
See? I mean, I just don't know anything anymore.
Oh, you did it right. You clicked the icon, clicked the target, and then clicked the action.
See,
button like
I
this.
have to click this.
No, you don't.
First,
you click the target, but there's only one target. That's the only difference here.
Well, that's the way I've been doing it for the last how many ever months.
No, because you've always been like, no, that's not the one I want, and then you click the icon. It's like when you've been doing heal, it starts with whoever, and you're like, nope, that's not who I want, and you've been going through all the icons.
Well, obviously it's confusing, because I'm still confused.
I'm sorry that you're confused.
Well, I'm sorry too, but...
But is it making more sense now?
No, not at all.
Even though we've been playing the game for months now, and doing the
That's
same
right.
thing every time.
It's still very confusing. I mean, sometimes I have to press this button, sometimes I don't. I mean, how many times do I have to make mistakes like this for it to seem like I know what I'm doing?
I don't know. Only you can answer that.
I don't know either. That's why I keep on making these mistakes.
So we've got Magister and Anastasia next.
Yep.
Threat assessment wise, I still think Anastasia should take out that stupid Sentinel.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And for Magister,
I like Volt maybe because it can paralyze them or stun them or whatever it does.
Them. Yeah.
Panic.
Why don't we do that? Let's see what it does, and then
just
in case we want to change what Anastasia does.
So let's see.
I also like that we'll be spread out more because if the Rocketeer does survive, he shouldn't be able to get a bunch of us in a blast radius.
Yeah, I mean I could put her here. I guess you could still see him here.
Yeah, true.
That would be more spread out.
Pardon my burps.
Yep. So let's go here. And I guess this one's Volt. So I hit Volt, then I choose my target. And that's as good a target as anybody.
I am impressed that it will get all 3 of them.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I was not either. That's a much bigger radius than I thought it was.
Well, I think one of her abilities, like, increased the radius. Yep, that's high voltage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The only other thing is she's got this new ionic storm, but until we've actually had a chance to use it.
Yeah.
Now, when you're talking about, like, if Jane had wounded both of them, this would be another thing. Although it's more when you get, more than 2, I think. Anyway, I think that's good. So let's see who that panics.
All of them.
Or none of them.
Panics.
So
the only one that panicked was the officer.
Right, so you might as well kill the officer, I guess, instead.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, officer. Tell you what. Okay, nope. I was gonna say I'd love to move her there, but
yeah, that's why I guess I couldn't flank the Rocketeer. I was wondering why. That's why.
Yeah, it's that stupid little divider. All right. Well, this is
one
good.
thing you could have done.
Debilitated.
Instead of using run and gun, you could have used slug shot from a distance since he was flanked. But I mean, it's not like run and gun's got a huge cooldown. Oh, just the 22. Yep, is that just one barrel?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a new high score, but it's enough.
I think I saw a 23, but
well, if she'd used that rapid fire, it would have been new high score.
But I think you're right, Brian. I think 23 during the HQ assault, somebody did that.
Right. Yeah, it was like, what?
Well, let me see, because 5 should be able to get a new...
The Rocketeer.
Yeah. A new focus from the Rocketeer.
Yeah. And Anastasia can take out the mech if Shay and the rest of them can gang up on the Sentinel.
Well,
or
Jane can probably.
Yeah, whoever's the best shot.
They got the mech.
Elite autoloader.
And expanded magazine. Actually, that was one of the things I was thinking. If we redid this, it'd be nice for Jane to have.
Well, Jane has the armor piercing.
Right.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah, have her.
And Deadeye might be good on the mech. I imagine it's pretty easy to hit.
Let's find out.
So, are we on a new turn?
Yeah.
Well, Magister's the only one who's gone.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, 10 Deadeye might be.
81 is a good percent chance, I'd say.
Yeah. If not.
Oh, Jane.
Wow.
I'm so disappointed. Well, Shay and Magister and Margarita can gang up on it, I guess. Or, well, yeah.
We're going to have Margarita go last, just to make sure. So, Shay and... oh, that's right.
Anastasia.
Well, yeah. I'd like Margarita to go just because Anastasia can kill whatever's left over.
Wow, that's... Huh.
There's a full cover just left of Jane.
You mean there?
Yeah.
That I can't get to?
You might have to change the camera angle. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
We can have Shay finish it off then, just to make sure.
If you would be so kind.
Let's just move up here.
Don't graze this time, young lady.
Well, even a graze might do it.
Yeah, we've been grazing and missing. It's
wow, she
pretty
did
amazing.
more damage though. That's for
right.
sure. Okay, and Anastasia,
I can handle that.
let us take no chances.
Yeah.
Only 14. Her
Wow.
average is plummeting.
Sir.
I can
Jane's at 0.
go get some loot.
I was shocked at that. I really thought Jane was gonna nail
Well,
it. Ooh,
Superior hacking.
yeah.
Okay, let's reload and snap out of this.
All right.
So we got 2 doors. Okay.
So I'm fairly confident that that door that Neil was focusing on the right is gonna lead us to the gate.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. However, we have 2 rooms through the door with the Advent symbol. There's this one, and there's going to be a room further up screen.
Yep.
That probably have Advent in it, but if we could avoid them, that would be awesome. You know?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it's not bad to try.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, stay on the perimeter of this circle.
Right. Right.
And if we need to, go in here. But yeah, I was thinking set up on this door.
Okay.
But
to Brian's point,
and if it does
reload,
lead to
regroup, and yeah.
Yeah, if it does lead to the gate, that's fine too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, okay, let's let's just reload and we'll keep our eye on that door.
Yep. Folks in the back first.
Let's see. Does she have? Oh, I thought she had a autoloader.
I did too for some reason, but I guess not.
Maybe we switched out her weapon or something.
Ready to rock.
But yeah, that'd be one thing for her is just to get
Over there.
a bigger expanded mag. 5 would be good. That way she could do double tap and another shot and still be able to tell you what, she'll go up here and reload this turn.
Yeah, we can take some turns to get everybody. Well, since she's got free reloads, I'll just set her up in position and put her on Overwatch.
Okay.
Shay'll move up first. She can reload next turn.
So is that another forced tile door?
Yeah.
Yep.
And again, eerily quiet.
Humanity's sacrifice will be great, but so too shall be its rewards. Submit to me now, XCOM.
Is everybody's abilities? Looks like she's got another turn for a precision shot. And double tap?
Is every other turn. Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought. Well, she'll be almost all the way up there.
Yeah, we can set her up on the right side of the door next turn.
Right.
Vamos, vamos.
And oops. This feels like a very big room with a platform in it. I mean, this is definitely a corner room, which is nice.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. I mean, if not, we keep going around the perimeter.
And
It's not like we've heard anything in the
also-
middle anyway.
No.
Oh, this looks like it has 2 doors. 1 door, 2 door. Okay. All right.
X-ray vision.
Watch.
Or is that the ear at the door?
It would be an interesting ability.
Yeah.
I wonder if we
try
use
it.
scanning protocol if it would work.
Which I haven't gotten any yet.
Oh, we can just set up here.
Yeah, the good thing about taking all this time is all of our abilities have reset.
Oh, yeah.
So right there. And she'll be able to study her weapon.
Added bonus.
Okay.
Left side of the door. There you
right
go.
there.
Yep.
Okay. That way she'll be acting last anyway, as far as. Okay.
Overwatch? I mean,
yeah.
reload. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I forgot she hadn't reloaded.
One more turn?
Yeah,
might
might as well.
Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna catch them with their pants down.
It's true.
That's weird. You saw the targeting icon when I clicked on Jane?
Good buddy.
I did not. Well, we'll see it this turn, that's for sure.
No, it was just like when I clicked on it, there was a little.
Oh, you didn't catch us with our pants down.
Was that from behind us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Vipers.
Ooh, Archon, 2 Vipers, and a Guardian.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we waited another turn.
Yeah.
Archon.
Rapid
well,
fire.
we can.
Well, let's see.
The Guardian's down to 6.
Magister might be able to do that.
I can't move.
So.
Let's see.
And we have another explodable.
We've got 2 10 health Vipers, the big Archon, and the
20.
Guardian.
Yeah. Fortunately, the Guardian's down to 6. But everybody else is pretty well scattered. I mean, Jane.
Anastasia can reach any of them. And she can probably rapid fire on the Archon to take it out if we need her to. But I think, and my apologies, I talked over you, Brian. I think Jane, you were talking about Jane.
Well, we can just see who she can target, but I mean,
right.
She'd be ideal, I guess, to try to take out the Archon. I mean, if we had like somebody who could do massive damage like to the Archon, that might be another choice. But yeah,
Anastasia
apparently,
Anastasia has rapid.
Yeah. So she's got 99. Oh, okay, so it's the other Viper she can't hit.
Okay.
So she could probably do some pretty good damage then to the Guardian and the that one Viper. If she decides to start hitting. Do you want to start with her or do you want to start with Anastasia?
So,
I mean Anastasia, if she kills that Archon, we can just progress from there.
I'm relatively sure she can. I'm thinking, in my head, if Jane double taps that Viper, Magister takes out the Guardian, and then Shay and Margarita can take out the other Viper. Because one of them can at least flank it, if not both of them.
The only thing I'm worried about is that with that Archon, I think, don't they have like big dodge or something?
Well, Anastasia's got run and gun up, so she'll be right next to it, and she'll do double,
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I guess we'll start with her. See what she can rack up, and then we'll.
Neil? What are your thoughts?
Let's see. Another option would be use double tap to shoot that Viper you've got targeted now.
Yeah.
And then maybe stun the Archon.
Hmm.
And then then we can for sure kill the other 2.
That's not a bad idea. At least if we start there, if for some reason we don't stun the Archon or do something bad.
Are you thinking using Anastasia to stun or Jane's disabling shot?
Using Jane's disabling shot. So, I mean, it depends on what she does with the Viper.
Yeah, because that's the one weakness is that her first shot has to be a regular shot, which probably would not kill the Viper.
Yeah, I think it's 5 to 8 damage.
Something or 6 to 10 maybe, but it's not a sure thing and not a likely thing as far as killing it goes.
But it does sound like we're all thinking the same. Is Jane take out this Viper that we're currently focused on?
Well, but I'm thinking even if she just wounds it, Magister might be able to finish it off.
Well, Magistrate can either finish off. Yeah, either the Viper or that Trooper.
Well, yeah, then Shay could maybe kill that Trooper, the Guardian.
Yeah.
And Anastasia could get the other Viper if the Archon's stunned.
Okay, so we can start with Jane then. See what she decides to do. Okay, so we're going to double tap. We're not going to hit the exploding thing. We're going for, I think it's...
Yep, the 85.
Yep.
Oh, 6 to 11.
6 to 11.
Nice,
so
nice.
she could kill it.
Yep, and if she does, all the better.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she did.
That would do that. Nice.
Okay, so now we'll do the save.
So what is her shot on the Archon? What is the...
It was 99. Or, well, it was 80. Okay, 82.
Well, she had her weapon steadied. But I'm just thinking, you know, well, I mean, now...
We can have other people take their turns now.
Yeah, I mean...
okay.
You could have... I mean, there's no... Anastasia could kill anybody, including the Archon. But it's trickier to kill the Viper.
Yes, the Viper is the one that I was like, I figure Margarita and Shay, or one of them should be able to at least flank it. But now that I look where it's at, maybe not.
Well, we could start with Jane. If she stuns the Archon, that frees up.
Yeah, I mean, if she stuns the Archon, then I think the rest is easy. Anastasia kills the Viper, and
yeah,
you know, easy to kill the Guardian.
So do you want her to go ahead and see about the stun then?
Yeah, I think it's probably the best thing. It's the safe thing.
So 82% though.
Yep, that's fine.
It's pretty high, but okay. Do a little damage too.
Yep.
Done. 2 turns. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so
gang up on it next turn.
Margarita, you want to kill a Guardian?
Actually, I'd forgotten all about Margarita. It'd be...
Oh no, but she's always gonna be the last act. I mean, she can shoot, she can do this.
Yeah,
or that.
she can wait, I guess. Anastasia's gonna be the one for the Viper. We can. Let's see.
Actually, Anastasia's
she's got a
reload.
Yeah.
I would just send Anastasia over to the Viper because that's the one thing that.
So can she flank it without running gun? Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Seems doable.
Let's see what her percent is. She's got 100%.
Only 100.
That's good.
And there we go.
Might as well make sure it's pudding. Just one shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would let Magister get another.
Well,
focus.
she's
full up.
Focus.
Okay.
She should be able to kill the Guardian.
Yeah. I would say that was the only reason I would have her do it over.
Well, the others
Margarita.
can gang up on the Archon then.
Yep.
Well done.
So that leaves. Yeah, if she had Blade Storm, that would be great. Oh wow.
All sorts of fun stuff.
Okay, well, she will take her shot. Not at that. 72%.
As fun as it would be. Yeah.
I was surprised at how much damage it did to the mech at that range.
Yeah, she did some great damage.
I think Jane was just as close to the thing.
10-4.
It's like take no chances.
Hit it in the head.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with Shay and Margarita being able to flank that Viper, I think we could have killed it and had Anastasia take the Archon, but
that's
this way was just a sure
even
thing.
easier. Yep.
Yeah.
Why don't we have Magister kill it, because then she can use her momentum to get up back to the door.
Right, other people can reload.
Yeah.
My strike surges forth.
Good job. I'd love to see her like with 4 focus right now.
Yep. Or at least 3.
Yeah.
She has such potential to do so much damage. I'm so impressed.
I'm ready.
Reload.
I like her because she's got those other abilities, you know.
Oh yeah.
Not just Volt, but be able to stun.
Yep.
Be able to, you know, position
Invert.
the enemy where you want with invert.
Yep.
All those are kind of neat abilities.
We haven't used that one as many times as we would have liked. Marguerite will just reload. There it is. Reload, and that was kind of weird last time where it's like, where's this fire coming from?
All right, Anastasia.
You would have thought we would have learned from last time. So what was our top number, 13, as far as enemies?
15.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it 15?
I think so.
I thought it was 10 to 13, but I wasn't sure. Okay, the only thing about not going now is like...
Anastasia can reload.
Yeah, it's also like, I don't think disabling shot's not up yet, and it'll be a while for precision shot, but see that little targeting thing came up?
Yep.
She's ready to go.
All right.
So, I mean, waiting another turn would not be bad.
We're green to go. Got it covered.
Oh, you worry about everything.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to wait for Jane, we can. Otherwise, we can go in.
We can see what else is we're waiting for. So she's
just disabling shot.
Everything else is ready to go. Okay, well that's good to go. You ready to crack the door?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Anastasia this time.
Sure.
And ooh, there he is again.
And a specter.
Two specters.
Yikes.
Okay, we want to take out the Andromedan. That's a given.
Faceless.
Yeah.
I'd look at Jane first.
Yep. The wonderful double tap.
So she's got 100%. Is that the Andromedan or is that the
faceless?
Oh,
85.
Wow. Huh. So 65 on the Andromedan. So
what are the Spectre's abilities again?
So they can go, well, one, they have lightning reflexes. So the first reaction shot is minus 100 aim. But if they get up close, they can shadow bind you. So basically they incapacitate the person and they make a digital copy of the soldier. And they also have, I forgot what it's called, but basically they can suck life from you and give it to them.
Okay.
And they can vanish. So they vanish and then they go and you can't find them again until either you can't find them again until you get really close to them because they can shoot at you and they still remain vanished. They're not fun.
Well, what's tempting here, like with Jane, is it's obvious she can't hit the Andromedan, but is that she could take shot. Well, it'd be nice to somehow cripple the two specters, do the damage we can, close the door.
No, closing the door isn't going to do any good.
Oh,
because the game treats as if it's open. Yeah.
No, we could always stun the Andromedan while we deal with the others. It's just a matter of how to get at the faceless is easy to hit. It's getting at the specters. So Magister could stun, or it'd have to be Anastasia. But Anastasia, could go get anybody.
I like Magister being able to use Volt to try and panic them.
that would be a good place to start to see who's panicked.
I like Jane being able to take a shot to either take out that faceless or do some damage to one of the specters.
Let me take a closer look. So 12 with the faceless means it's going to be hard to put down with one shot. 15 for the specters. That's a pretty tall order too.
Yeah, and her first shot is going to be good because she steadied her weapon. So maybe a first shot could be against a specter, and the second shot against the faceless.
Faceless. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Right, and you should be able to kill the faceless with one shot in your second shot.
Yeah, with Deadeye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. One thing you could do is we could look at Volt and see. I mean, I guess you could get both specters, and probably not going to get anything else.
Nah.
You want to see with Volt then? See what happens.
We can look at Volt.
Can always use her flamethrower against.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Especially, you know, this is Jane, but like if you put Shay here.
Yeah. That's
could at least get one. I guess you probably can't get both.
Yeah, I would think only the forward one. The one in the back. Although she could flank the one in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we use Volt, then Anastasia would have to stun the Andromedan.
True. Which is fine. I mean...
Yeah.
Because next turn, we might have to stun it again with, like, disabling shot, because it'll be up. And we finish off the specters.
Okay.
That includes if you get the faceless, then Jane can take her shots at the specter.
Well, I guess from here, maybe that's the only one she can target. Yeah. Okay. So, but if she moved in, you know, like here or something, she could. Although I guess targeting that guy doesn't hit the one in the back. I thought I could get both of them.
Yeah, it looks like it's too far back.
But
if Anastasia can get the specter in back,
well, she'll need to stun the Andromeda this turn.
Right.
Well, you know what? This could be a time for command.
Well, I mean, if Magistrate goes here.
Which is the Spectre that Jane has the better shot on? I'm assuming it's the forward one, but...
I'm thinking so too, yeah.
Let's check.
Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. That's different.
So 100 there, 80... Oh, the one in the back, which is good.
Okay, okay. So she's got the best shot there,
and Magistrate has the best Volt on the forward one.
Okay.
Okay, well, let me put Magister where I was thinking of putting her, and see... Because it might be, I think last time the Andromedan wasn't affected by panic.
I don't...
Well, he wasn't affected that time, but it's a percentage, I'm thinking. So it's hard to tell if he was not affected just because of the roll of the dice or an inherent...
Yeah, and we can target the Andromeda and do an F1 on it to see... Because I remember it's immune to stuff, but it's not immune to... psionic abilities or something like that. Launch immunities. Fire, poison, and acid still vulnerable to psi abilities, including mind control.
Yep. So, but what I was thinking then is, you know, Volt.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Okay.
There I could get.
Okay. Yeah. But we'll see.
And see what happens, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the biggest thing to look at... Yeah, let's do that. Well, yay for more focus.
Damage?
Well, I guess it didn't panic any of them.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, it's like I said, it's probably a percentage type thing, and depends also on their innate something.
Yeah, I mean, I felt kind of lucky that so many panicked when we did it Wednesday.
Right.
Well, have Jane shoot the Spectre in the back, and then
probably
depending
hit it
on what happens there.
See if she can kill. Oh, yeah. Or the Faceless, actually, I think we were thinking, right?
That would probably be best just for the Well, we'll see what we do on the guy in the back, but
yeah.
So we'll do a double tap. Okay, so that's the one in the back.
Is 94.
You think?
That's the one in front.
Well, that's because
okay.
Volt has that hollow targeting.
That's
effect.
right.
Ah,
yeah.
Even better. Okay.
Does that change anything for us then? Do we want to focus on the Spectre in front then?
Well, back out again for a second.
Okay. You want to see where Anastasia can get to?
Well, I'm looking at the health of the Faceless and that front Spectre. Because it might be, well, I'm saying it's possible that Jane could kill both, but unfortunately her second shot's not going to have, as good accuracy.
And so they all have something negative on them. Is it just?
I think it's the hollow target.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, because they don't have any other negative effects. That's probably what it is. So, I mean, Jane's got the best. I mean, she does have. Since she's been setting her weapon, she's got the good shot on the first shot for the Spectre in the back, and then she should have a pretty good shot on everybody else. Although the Andromedan, I guess he's dodgy or whatever.
Well, he's behind full cover.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, one thing you could have, after Jane does what she does, if she shoots at just the Spectres, Shay could shoot the Faceless and kill it probably. I'm just not seeing a great use for her flamethrower.
Not this turn, no.
Unfortunately.
No.
So what about Margarita?
Well, the other thing we can remember, doesn't she have rescue?
Yeah, which gives somebody who's used up all their actions like a extra movement.
Yeah, I mean, because other than that, the only thing I'm just thinking is...
Because she could probably kill the Faceless.
Yeah. But the Andromedan still needs to be stunned, right?
That's Anastasia.
Yeah, that's Anastasia, though.
Okay, so Anastasia stuns. Jane shoots. I mean, depending on it, she probably can either kill the Faceless or hit a Spectre pretty well.
Yeah.
Depending on exactly where she can move.
Because what I was thinking is...
Because we really want to kill this. Well, we want to kill everything.
The Faceless
stun
killed, and one of the Spectres being killed this turn would be good.
Yes.
I'm wondering if because like I said, Jane's got a good shot on, like, honestly, that front Spectre she's got in the 90s. It's like, why not take that? And then if she is Deadeye on the Faceless, it's gone. And then Margarita and Shay can focus on the front Spectre to kill it, and then we just have the Spectre in the back, and the Andromedan, which Anastasia will stun.
I think you went over somebody twice. I mean, we can just start with Jane. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, it'll all come down to what shot should Jane take, really.
Yeah. Because
on the one hand, I mean, her shot right now with her weapon steadied on the front Spectre, I think was 94.
Yeah.
But if she, shot somebody else first, it'd still be a good shot on that Spectre, but it's not going to be 94.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this shot in the back is without the hollow targeting. This is the shot that we were originally going to take because that 85. But after
it's also
did the
with
Volt, it's like, well, now the front one is 94%. It's like.
Yeah. But also, this is with her steadied weapon, so the second shot is not going to be...
I mean, one thing you could do is just forget that back Spectre and have Margarita use her blinding protocol on it.
That would not be a bad idea. I was also going to see how far can Shay move to see if she can flank this front Spectre to finish it off.
She'll be able to. Yeah, she might be able to do that, or she could, always flank the back Spectre.
Yeah.
But I mean, in that case, your idea of shooting the front Spectre, have Jane shoot the front Spectre, and then either shoot the Faceless or shoot the front Spectre again, to kill it. But I kind of like. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill all three of them, so I think in that case, having Jane, using her blind on the back one is probably a good idea.
Margarita.
Yeah.
Margarita.
So would that end her turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will, but I think it'd be a worthwhile turn.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's just start right here then with Jane shooting the front Spectre.
Yep. So we got double
and then
tap.
We'll go from there.
Yeah.
This one, right?
Yep. And she might kill it.
She's got a chance. She's got a chance.
Double tap. And she did.
She did.
Okay. So now, let's just go through the numbers. 100%. If she does probably anything, he's dead. Down to 64 for the guy in back, and 60.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Shay can probably flank that Spectre in back.
Yes,
and might as well kill the Faceless.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a bonus that she could kill both.
Yeah.
So I think
you'll probably have to dead-eye this thing, but yeah.
Well, you don't have to dead-eye it. You can just regular shot will kill it.
Probably.
So?
But the other thing is,
I think so.
I got death from above, so I'll have another shot.
Well,
no,
you don't.
Death from above's only if you're on high ground.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, let's just take care of this ugly thing, and then we'll have...
I mean, Deadeye if you need to, but I think only 7 health. Probably a regular shot will kill it.
Yeah, let me just see what's going on here.
6 to 11.
6 to 11, okay, we'll make sure that we...
I mean, Deadeye's the sure thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'm curious, but you're right, I don't want to see what's going to happen if I target the Spectre back. We want no question dead. Let's see if Marguerite can...
Well, she may have to move.
I just wanted to see if she could do it from right. Okay.
Yep.
So do we want to go...
Let's have Anastasia stun the Andromeda.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Jane redeemed herself from the opening battle.
100%.
100%. We like that.
Okay, stun for 2 turns.
Okay.
Shay, go do some flanking.
I think we'll just move Shay here. And have her take her shot.
Yeah.
I just want to check the range. I don't think she could reach it with this. Whoop, damn it. Oh, she could.
Yeah. On fire. I don't know if Spectres can get on fire. Did we check their abilities?
Yeah, let's target it and find out just to be safe.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Lightning reflexes.
So, lightning reflexes.
Horror, that's the one where they
right.
damage the target.
But aside from their offensive abilities, their only defensive one really is the lightning reflexes.
Yeah.
Well, and vanishing.
Right, vanishing.
Hopefully they can't vanish while they're on fire.
So I guess well, I mean, I think it's a good time to break out the flamethrower just because we don't have to rely on blind. I mean, blind's pretty good, but
okay. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see if we can burn it.
And apparently it's immune. Who knew?
Okay. Well,
yeah. Well,
so you have to get it inside of it so you can use your blinding protocol.
There you go.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Blinding. No.
Excellent.
That one. So, flashbang. Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Disoriented. Okay. Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Was that the weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could try see what Jane's shot on the Andromeda is, because I mean that would be the best use of her armor piercing.
You can look and see. I mean, if not, she may.
I mean, she could also move in and do a.
Have to move, and
yeah.
She can double tap it next turn.
So 64.
Yeah, might be better for her to move in and use snapshot.
On the Andromedan?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, stay away from it, but yeah.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah, I guess we should have enough firepower. Well, the other thing was Anastasia. Could she just take care of it from there? In which case, Jane can take her shot at the Spectre. I guess it just depends on where you want to. The armor's gonna be a pain in the butt anyway. Well, right. Actually, then it's gonna reanimate, or whatever you want to call it.
Correct. Yeah.
But I think we definitely do want to take out the Spectre, and then we can figure out about stunning it. Actually, that's the other thing. I guess I wonder if Marguerite can stun the Andromedan.
Well, you know what we could do is have Magister stun the Andromedan, so Anastasia could kill the Spectre.
Let me just 65, so that doesn't increase the percentage. Gives her a teeny chance to. Okay.
I think that way. I think like if Jane, moves in, and takes a snapshot on the Andromeda, and then next turn she'll be able to double tap it.
Yeah.
And then we can kill it. But I think, so I think having Magister stun it again, then we just have to. Should be pretty easy.
Okay, that leaves 3 other people to take care of the Spectre.
I would say if we want Jane to double tap, we'll need her to either not shoot this turn or reload, because she's only got 2 ammo left.
True. Well, I mean, a shot this turn, a shot next turn, or double tap next turn doesn't, it's.
I agree. As long as.
Yeah.
As long as Magister can keep the Andromedan stunned this turn.
Yeah, you want to start with Magister then?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because
I
really,
don't know what her chance of stun is. I mean, it's pretty good, but I don't think it's 100%.
And so what is this going to be? The stun thing, the stun shock or shock?
Yeah.
I forgot what that thing is. Number 6.
Stun strike. Yeah, that's a matter of where do I want to put her.
There is full cover, one spot to the left of the Andromedan, like down screen. It's not showing on screen.
I don't know that it matters.
Hopefully.
For the let me just check. 80%. I don't know that it's going to matter. Where she does that from. I was thinking I could just, put her here out of the way, because her melee, I think, I don't know if it matters, like on, for the shinobis on the distance they travel or not.
I don't think
so. That's a special thing for the
It's based
shinobi.
on her focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I just worry that if she moves further away, she'll have a less % chance of connecting.
Yeah, me
the
too.
stun strike.
Well, I mean, let's put her here and find out.
Yeah, let's see what happens with the percentage, if it changes at all.
I don't think it's going to change. I want to say it was 80% when she used it Wednesday too.
It might just be a flat 80. Yeah, it's probably a flat. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll have to go to plan B, maybe.
Stunned for 4 turns.
Very good. Okay.
So one thing, Jane can do.
We can save Jane for last. Like, if everybody go after.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have Anastasia maybe, kill the. Well.
I mean, if the Spectre's killed, then Jane can step in and reload. But if the Spectre's not killed and we need Jane to kill the Spectre, she's still got a 65%
well, that's
chance.
true too. I mean, I agree. She can go last. It's just a matter of. I mean, if Jane or if Shay and Margarita could kill the Spectre, then I guess Anastasia. Okay. How much ammo does Anastasia have?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's check. Because I think I know where you're headed with this. Is if these two can kill that Spectre, I'd love to get Jane up here and have her steady her weapon because she's got 2 ammo, and then her first shot is awesome. And then and Anastasia's fully loaded right now.
Right, because I think what I was thinking if Anastasia's not needed for the Spectre, she can go ahead and use both barrels on the Andromeda this turn and do it again next turn.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe we could have, Shay and.
I'd have them gang up on that Spectre this turn, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so
literally, get them up there as close as possible with the idea that they're gonna kill it.
Yep.
So let me start with you. Unfortunately. Oh, okay. There's
I had a moment of panic that we were gonna have another group.
Right. I know.
I was pretty sure this was the last group.
I breathed in and I stopped. It's like, I was not thinking about that. Do it, Shay.
There you go. Good shot, Shay. Margarita, finish it off.
Yeah.
You want to
flank
it,
probably go to the left to flank it.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what she could do. Nope, not there. So, right there, I guess.
Yep, that's good.
About as close as she gets.
Okay. Nope. 100%. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Right.
So I'll have Jane. Let's see. So
say she gets up there. If she gets
right
up on top,
there.
Well, if she gets up on top, then she'll also get death from above when she kills it next turn.
So where were you saying?
So right there.
Right there.
This?
Yeah, because it's raised up. It's partial cover. It's 1 action, and it allows her to steady her weapon.
Okay.
It's 1 further down.
Right there. And he'll be flanked. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, well. I will study my weapons. Just so we'll determine who shoots first.
All right. Are we cool? I do have a fear.
Yeah, that it might become unstunned if you kill it.
So I'm just gonna take one shot. I'm just gonna do 1 shot, and
well, you can do a slug shot from there to go through the armor. I mean, I don't think you. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
be careful.
I'm still gonna do the slug shot.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, that should be safe. I mean, it's 100% crit plus 5, but still, you should have room.
Should. I think
perfect.
That was okay. Yeah, that worked. All right.
Okay. Well.
So.
I have Jane.
I was actually thinking have anybody else like Magister, not Magister, Margarita and Shay.
Well, I think Jane can take her first shot first.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll go through the armor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And that'll kill it, and then
that'll kill the first part.
And just in case, for some odd reason, Anastasia doesn't kill it, she'll have a second shot to follow up. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Double
I
tap.
like it.
There's only 1 target left. Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
There's.
Oh, wow. Down. Good shot.
Took its head off.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
Dying.
Okay. I'd go ahead and just have Anastasia. Because I don't think she can put it down at 14. Whoever wants to kill.
Well, I was gonna say, Magister, but she would need it.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if her focus will carry through to the next part anyway.
I think it does.
I think we should find out.
I think it does. Yeah.
Well, in that case, should we wound it?
Well, someone will have to wound it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have Jane take a shot.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have Jane take hers. Yeah.
Let's see what the precision shot. Yeah, we'll just make sure we
good.
Should get it within Magister range. 7. That's 7 left.
7 left. Maybe Shay.
Yeah, Shay's got the laser rifle.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you only do a couple points of damage?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
not something we had to deal with too often.
Now would be a good time for Shay to graze.
Right.
It's like we need a knife.
Oh, she's not gonna kill it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Low
Good
end
job,
of the damage.
Yeah, it's not a problem we usually have.
It was an elegant dance.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's reload and take our time to regain
I guess
our
we're going
abilities.
through this door, aren't we?
Yeah. Probably not anybody left.
So Magister, Margarita's got her. So Margarita and Anastasia still have their turns or their actions for this turn, and then be in good shape.
Do you want me to move her in there, or does it matter?
I'm pretty sure that's everybody.
Well, Jane's gonna take a while to catch up, so I'll just leave her.
Yeah.
Right there.
Do a quick reload.
I can handle that.
In fact, I don't think.
So there are still Advent on the map, just not near us. So let's start with the folks in the back. Move them up.
Okay. Well, number one, Jane's gonna have to reload, or she not very effective. And then she'll move as far as she can. And so is the door open?
Yep.
Yeah, the one on the left is. Yeah.
That one, yeah. The other.
Oh, okay, okay. So do we want to just stay out here first?
You can move up to the door.
There you go.
Kind of hard to tell. Which side of the door is that? This side?
That's our side of the door, yes.
Okay.
Whatever you say. On Overwatch.
10-4.
She's got to reload.
There we go.
Good buddy.
So we just used one of her fires, or one of her flamethrowers.
Yep.
Maintaining this area.
I heard a mech.
Okay, well, I mean,
for Jane to get in position.
do you want Jane to move?
Yeah,
there.
She can steady her weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, but.
Oh, you didn't hear the mech sounds?
Mm-mm.
Ah, oops, sorry. Margarita?
Are we gonna just? Is this the end of our?
We're on a new turn right now.
Okay, so do we want to go in then?
Well, Jane just moved into position, so
okay.
Probably wait one more turn.
That's what I was asking.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Oh, you worry about everything.
Okay, everybody's ability should be ready to go.
Yep.
All right, we can open this door.
Okay, yeah, I heard that, Mac. Well, let's go find out where he is.
Let's see.
Excuse me.
Who wants to be the first one in? Magister?
Yeah, I think the mech is probably in the room on the other side of this wall. It's just that we can hear it.
Okay.
Yep.
But
looks
all the
that
more
way.
reason for us to start
Okay.
moving in.
Okay,
Right.
let's just move as far as we can then.
You can, yeah.
See how far Jane can get.
Oh, cool. She can get on the platform.
Okay.
Yep.
So everybody on the platform? Wow, she can.
Everyone that can, yeah.
Yep, that's a good spot.
Moving off.
And if we can get everybody on, awesome. Margarita?
Okay. Oh, that's.
Yep. Anastasia can definitely get on.
Yep.
It's interesting how there's only steps on one half.
Shay.
Oops.
Yeah, she can make it.
We just left a space or two for her.
And we know Matt
Okay.
can get up there.
Well, we know.
Nope, not. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure where the.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So
Magister,
Magister's
you
got
have
one
the
focus.
honors.
Activate Ascension Gate.
I'm scared.
Huh.
Units not on the platform will return to the Avenger.
I guess we could have had
Captain
someone.
Mech and
Yeah. Except, yeah, that's what we would have had to do.
I assume everybody's on, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
In the upper right corner it says
Oh, yeah.
soldiers
Oh,
remaining
right.
0.
Okay.
Well,
Well, it did much better this time than last time.
But I mean, still, it's the assassin. That's the
Yeah.
worry. Especially having to kill it twice.
Yes.
Well, plus minions. But you're right.
And the sarcophagus.
Well, I think
Yeah.
having Anastasia and Jane, for that matter, on the sarcophagus, it should go down pretty fast.
I hope so. I hope we're able to focus them on that.
Oh, you know what? That's another thing, is use focus fire. Both on the, might even use focus fire on the sarcophagus.
Proceed carefully.
Okay. So there's no high ground.
Some kind of stasis chamber for
Okay.
the chosen?
Or at least,
No wonder
oh,
they keep coming back at us
I don't
despite
know
everything we throw
in
out.
other words, there's not a raised platform, but I think the platform we're on is considered high ground.
Push ahead, XCOM. Undaunted in your
Maybe.
task.
There will be advent on this map. Is it okay if I take the mouse?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's look around a little bit.
So there will be advent either here and or over here. It'll probably only be one or two of them. And I believe when we pass these two sensors, that's what triggers the chosen to show
Okay.
up. So
Do we want to stick together-ish?
yes, absolutely.
Well, we can also stick together with like our backs to the, like technically a wall. So we can either go all to the right or kind of all to the left,
Right.
so that we kind of have a back. I mean, at least that's the good thing with Jane and Margarita, is if it's a mech, it can be hacked because line of sight.
Yeah. These,
Jane can shoot it.
The minions come in from the 4 platforms. This one, the one on the right, and then there's a mirror one here and over here.
Yeah.
This is where they'll bring in their minions.
Okay.
It looks like these are sunken in, whereas these are raised up. So these would be the spots where
Yeah.
we probably want Jane on either one.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just pick a side then, left or right, and then just I'll remember. Now, do we have? I guess the other question is, focus fire. Is there a cooldown on it?
I think it's
Yes.
a 3-turn cooldown.
So what we can do is we can, as soon as the assassin gets on, or we're ready to hit the assassin, we can do focus fire, and then hopefully by the time it's dead, depending on when it recycles, we can either hit it again, or I was also thinking we could try to use focus fire maybe on the sarcophagus. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not.
Well, unless the sarcophagus has armor, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was
an automatic hit, but it's
It's just a matter of doing as much damage as quickly as you can. So, yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, well,
let's see. Let's go right.
Okay. And I think I like the idea of Magister kind of starting us off. Okay. So if we didn't detect anything, I would recommend none of us move any further than Magister.
Okay.
So those are the other platforms. And it does look like
they are raised up. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get Jane over there and have her study her weapon. Okay. I wonder if she could... Nope.
But the platform we're on right now is also raised, so she could just go to one of these corners and steady her weapon. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's good.
Okay.
I'm going. Got some advent here.
Oh,
and there's 4 of them.
4.
Stupid shield bearer.
So,
well, okay. Let's not study our weapon. Let's. So 69 on the shield bearer. That would be a good if I can get a kill there. Trooper.
Sentinel.
What is that? Sentinel. An officer. So 14, 14, 5. And the shield bearer was 9 with 2 pips of armor. I think that should be her shot then.
Yep. I mean, if she hits it, she might kill it.
Yeah. Okay,
like it.
let's... Yeah, 69%.
And that'll work.
Yep, she missed her first 2 shots, but she's been on target since then.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to see if Magister can hit anybody on that side?
Yeah, we can check. I don't know that she'll be able to, but she's got full focus, so she could...
Nope, yeah, she's a lot of range. If she...
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? They're grouped up pretty well.
Or maybe... no.
Invert,
I was going to say invert, but...
Right. We don't want to invert.
You know what, though? We could use command, or not command, but teamwork, to have her invert with, say, the officer.
Thing is, the officer's up by the sensor, and it triggers the chosen.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, that solves that. I was thinking if she could do, if we use teamwork, she could invert and then go kill the trooper, and that would leave the.
Well, she's already used 1 action already too.
Yep. So I think
that's why I was going to use teamwork.
She might as well volt though.
Yeah. Yep. Should I get all 3 of them, or
2 of them?
No, only get 2, but
okay.
Yeah,
the trooper's the least. Yeah.
And
that's
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Magister may be able to flank that officer at least.
Oh, Margarita?
Margarita, I mean.
I know, I've been doing that this whole mission. Every time I want to say her name.
Oh, I guess not. You can't see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Well, at least she can see him from right here. Let's see, the other thing she can do... We do have... Blinding protocol.
There is blinding protocol, which isn't a bad thing.
So Jane and Magister have gone. So yeah, she can go here and target. So what does the Sentinel do?
It's basically the higher version of their sentry, so it does like the Overwatch even after it fires.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I got.
Well, that would be a good one for blinding protocol next turn, or this turn, I guess, if you want. Do you want to see where Anastasia can go? I mean, they're probably out of range.
Anastasia and Shay. Like, what can Shay get to and see?
Yeah, just tab to them and see what we can do.
Because Anastasia can flank the officer.
Yeah.
Or the trooper, either one. Excuse me.
Yeah, the trooper would probably be a pretty easy kill. And then the officer's going to have to move.
Yeah, and then Shay. Where can Shay get?
You know what? This might be a great time for the rocket.
I mean, I was thinking this was a great spot. Unfortunately, you can't see anybody.
Yeah.
And here's too far.
Because with that rocket, the rocket's going to be hard to use against, and it doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
One thing, she could, always flashbang those two.
And keep in mind, they are now essentially hollow targeted, so I don't know what kind of shot she'll have.
Right.
But the flashbang is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Because Jane will be able to double tap next time.
And they're hollow targeted. And then Anastasia can kill the trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's well, let me move her here and let's see what her shot is. I'm just kind of curious too. Yeah, 64, 63. But I think,
Flashbang.
If she flashbangs these two, assuming she can get them both.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, right there. I was about to say that would be strange not to be able to, but
I think that's good.
Yeah. And then Anastasia takes out, and then
okay.
I guess that's the downside to Margarita's blinding protocol, is it's targeted on a person.
Right.
But otherwise, they're close enough together, and you could probably get both of them.
Might as well get
bye.
close.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be dead anyway. The others are disoriented.
You're standing in water, dude. Sorry.
19. Raise for average a little bit.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I was going through everything. But other than moving up and taking a shot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. She's going to be on high ground, so she'll have like a little bonus to her aim.
Right.
I think it's probably just the best thing to do.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no reason. Yep. 63. 47.
That's so weird that the Sentinel is a better shot. I would have thought the officer would be, but
well, the officer's got full cover. But I mean, you can also Overwatch. If the officer is flanked, he's gonna move.
Yeah, good point.
That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, that's not something you look at the situation and you think, oh, yeah, the officer is closer and he's not flanked, but he's got supposedly no cover.
Well, if he didn't panic, that would have been perfect because he'd be dead, next turn. Oh.
Seriously.
Is that Magister?
Yeah.
I'm under fire.
Huh. All right. Let's see. I mean, unfortunately, we can't quite get to the officer.
We can say if Jane can double tap because, like you said,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, that way we don't have to worry about getting too close. But it would be nice if Magister could. But maybe not this time. We can get a heal on him. Okay, let's see. So Jane.
Good deal.
87 and 71. Pretty good. Okay, so.
Yep, Sentinel's the one.
So. The Sentinels. What was the officer at?
Well, people can flank the officer.
Yeah.
Okay. So just do a regular shot. See what we can do. Oh, oops.
Well,
since we're
while you're
committed.
There,
Let's see. Let's check Deadeye. 62. Yeah, with 11 health. Let's see what we can do.
You made him dance.
I'll get him next time.
But at least we got the guy back. Yeah.
Anastasia can finish this sucker off.
Yeah, I think that should be fine. Then we'll collect the loot off to the sides, reload, and bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, back to 14s.
Not too shabby.
I don't know. That's actually your low.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, if Shay could grab the loot on the left, that'd be nice, and Magister can.
Yeah.
But I'd go one tile further to the right, just so that you're. Just because yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to be shy of those sensors.
Right. Yeah, that could be one tile too many. And then we'll reload and we get a heal on Magister. There you go. I'll do it now. So, Gremlin heal. Only got one candidate. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Sorry, Magister.
Well,
Unfortunately, she was kind of our guinea pig as to like where we're gonna go.
We could just have him Overwatch because who knows where the assassin's gonna go.
True. Okay.
And there's loot to be grabbed.
Yep.
So it is decided.
I mean, I had forgotten that Magister was exposed like that, or could he use that rescue protocol?
Right. I gotta remember that too.
I think we're good here.
Yeah, it wasn't obvious, but you're right.
No, I had thought she was behind at least low cover. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Okay, reload. Steady the weapon.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I thought she was.
Wait, it's a new turn, so we could just Overwatch, get everybody reloaded, and excuse me. Oh, she's got one more.
Are we ready?
Reload. I think. Do we like? Oh, Shay's already set, so.
Well, we can. Our first move can be to recover that loot, so we've got another turn for that.
Yeah, I mean, Shay. It's just where do we want her? Do we want her?
I'd put her kind of toward the
here.
Actually, I like her where she's at because if they summon Advent onto that platform to her left, she'll be able to walk up and flank them.
Right.
Yep.
So let's just leave her here then.
Oh, you worry about
Yeah,
everything.
and I guess Anastasia's fine too.
Yep.
On Overwatch.
She's. Oh, okay.
Let's tab through. I think. Is that everybody? Oh yeah, we're on a new turn.
I think.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're ready. I mean, I can put Jane on Overwatch, but I guess it's probably.
We'll just have Shay grab some loot and trigger the Chosen.
So should we have Magister move up
Magister,
first?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Your greed will trigger the assassin.
We do two things at once.
We have gotten some good loot though.
Yeah. Oh, lots.
At last, a true battle. You have done well, XCOM. Know that you have earned a good death.
Yikes.
First things first. Focus fire.
Alright. We've faced these
Oh.
things before. No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving this place alive.
Okay. The poison worries me a little bit, but it should not affect Jane or Margarita because they both have med kits. So it's the other three of us that have to worry about the poison. So remember,
unfortunately,
Overwatch doesn't
we don't
matter.
have high ground.
Yeah, that kind of bummed me out when Jane killed the shield bearer, and I was like, oh, cool, death from above, and it didn't happen. So.
But you think, you know, if your weakness is groundling, you would set your lair somewhere where there's no high ground. So.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, damn smart Advent. Well, unfortunately, I bet you we're going to have to find her before we do.
It looks that way.
The focus fire.
Do we want to go ahead and have Magister try and go up there and reveal her?
Well, I mean, because Magister's moved once, it might be better to have...
Well, just remember, we've got teamwork, we got command,
and
but
Overwatch doesn't do anything against it, so...
Right, that's the only downside. I mean, we can move her back and have the assassin make its first move.
But, again, we can't take Overwatch against it.
Right.
I'm just saying, if someone else finds it, they can attack it, otherwise...
Well, we know where it is. It's behind this. It's just we have to go up and see it to be able to trigger it.
Okay.
It's
so I guess
in one of these two spots.
Well, the problem is, if Magister moves up there, anyone who attacks it is going to attack Magister.
That's definitely a possibility. Yeah.
Well, we could use rescue to move Magister away.
That is also a possibility.
I mean, what happens if you hit it with a rocket then?
I like that idea. I mean, it's worth a shot.
Hit it now.
Yeah.
Even though we can't
actually see it.
If
you know this is where it is.
Right. I don't know.
I think that's a good idea because that rocket otherwise is kind of not very useful. But yeah, if that works.
Because, yeah. So I mean, if we hit this with the rocket.
Yeah. I
don't see why not.
Well, just like, yeah, I mean, at least it should damage it, and hopefully we get a target. If not, we'll just go to Plan B. But yeah.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah. I'm down. She's just so proud.
Well, I guess the other thing we can do, we can go to Margarita and see if she can do focus fire, which I doubt she can.
Right. So, I mean, is it there and we just can't see it, or?
I honestly have no idea now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's not, if it wasn't here, then, you know, maybe it's, you know, behind a pillar on this side or something.
Yeah.
And so, if someone, not Jane, but not Margarita, but, you know.
Yeah, we could see if Anastasia, you know, can go to like here.
Well, I'm thinking if we can't see it, it must be on the other side. The right, or, yeah, up screen.
Well, no, because, I mean, it could be right here and it's vanished. So until you have it flanked, you can't see it.
Right, but that would be like one of the few spots that it could be.
So you're saying we can't tell by where we can't move as to where it is?
That is a possibility. We could like sit here and be like, is there like a tile that I can't go to?
Right. If the game were really smart, it wouldn't allow us to do that. But I mean, we can start just by the dais and work our way out.
Is it here? Is it here?
One
of these spots.
Well, but I'm just saying if Anastasia moved this way, you could at least you'd flank it in some positions that we can't see right now. Like get right by that sensor there. You know, you'd flank it some spots. If you can't see it there, then we have to, decide.
Right. I guess the only reason I was thinking of putting her somewhere like here is if it is over here. Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's just that Shay can see it in a lot of spots there.
Well, Shay would only be able to see it if she could flank it. Like, she wouldn't be able to see it if it's here.
I don't think it moved that far, but I don't know.
I don't either. Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, it's just a fire.
We could try moving her off to the left. Or the right, I kind of like
going to the left just because Shay is over here, Magister's over here, like getting us all on the same side. But
yeah,
if we don't find it, it's the whole not being able to use Overwatch against it that I'm like, what do we do then?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm using your thing, Brian. Mike, is there any tile that I can't move to?
But you kind of have to go a little slow just to make sure.
Yeah.
But I would like to start off by the dais, and
well, I did.
Yeah, my guess is it's still up there somewhere. It's just a matter of we can't see it yet.
Yeah. Well, okay. Like I said, we do have teamwork and command, so.
Yeah. All right, we'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and put Anastasia here. And if it doesn't work, I can use her second move to like pull back or something.
Yep.
Okay, so we didn't see it. And the only thing I can think of is pulling back, and having Jane and Margarita get in positions. Well.
Yeah, I mean they're in good positions. They can Jane can study her weapon, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Margarita could, maybe move and go back to her position just to make sure. I don't know where it could be. If it could be anywhere or if it has to be.
I think he's got to
moved.
Yeah, he has to have moved. I think so. He's got to be relatively close.
May I have Jane go last? Assuming we don't find it to study her weapon.
Yeah, I do like the idea of having Margarita move to the left, and if she doesn't see it, just move right back to her starting spot. Because there's that raised dais on the left that she could go to.
Just move it right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And hell, that might just be a good spot for her, period.
It's not a bad spot. Although I kind of do like the idea.
Well, the thing is, you don't really want the assassin to flank you if you can help it. That's why these little corners are nice.
Yeah.
Or where she was. I mean, either here or where she was originally.
Yeah.
Although I guess she can't get back there in one move.
Yeah, might as well just Overwatch. Yeah, and I was thinking Overwatch isn't necessarily a bad thing. It won't help us against the Chosen, but on the Chosen's turn, if it brings in allies, they will move and we could probably shoot them.
Yeah, you can come back. I mean, eventually.
Well, I can put her on Overwatch, and, well, shit, I don't know.
I mean, you just don't want to move and then discover it because then you're helpless.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to move forward. If I move, I'm going to move back.
Especially now that Margarita's already moved. I mean, since Margarita's already moved. I mean, you can't use rescue or command.
Right. But I guess what I'm thinking is on the Chosen's turn, it's going to do its stuff, plus it's going to bring in allies. And I'm thinking, if it's got Shadow Step, so it won't trigger Overwatch, and I go on Overwatch, maybe I can shoot whatever allies it teleports in.
Right.
The other thing is it moves really fast, and it could do melee attacks, so if we move back, maybe we take away its opportunity to do that to us. I don't know.
Well, I think right now we can't attack, so we have to Overwatch and or pull back.
Yeah. Tell you what, let's do Overwatch for her.
Alright. Magister, I'm gonna put... Let's see, where's Jane? I'll put here.
Yeah.
So if she does invert with someone, Jane will have a good shot on him.
Okay. She's just gonna steady her. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So now we know where it was. Against your enemy. I forgot the Templars are their enemy, their adversary.
Come on, it's our turn.
It is our turn, but
Stun strike.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I won't do
I think
anything
it's
to
immune to all that. This is... You could focus fire here.
Yeah. Actually, let's do that. Let's...
Assuming that Margarita can see it. Oh, she can. Okay.
So...
It's going to be on the far right. You're going to have... Yeah.
So, spend an action to pinpoint a target and grant your squad cumulative aim bonuses and 1 armor piercing on attacks against that target for the rest of the turn. Well, we ready?
Yeah, I think
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now the thing is, when we attack it, it gets attacked. So
yeah,
it's kind of like you have to move Magister first.
Or Magister moves, or Magister attacks it. I mean, actually, that's the other thing right now.
But if Magister attacks it, it attacks Magister, then we attack it, it attacks Magister again, we attack it, it attacks Magister again, until Magister's dead.
Okay. Well, in that case, if that's the way it works, then I would move Magister.
Yeah, I mean, So I'm saying if I move Magister, then, Jane could take a shot at it.
Yeah. And you could move Magister, I was thinking on the left, behind the sensor.
If you
like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way should stay within range of Marguerite being able to heal him.
Or Magister can move down screen, and it looks like she can reach behind this other big box. Oh, no, she can't. Okay.
I mean, the nice thing about staying like here would be, keeping a shot for Jane's second shot.
Right.
That would be the problem of moving here.
Okay.
Well, I think Jane will still have a good shot from there.
But I kind of like here instead.
Yeah, we can definitely give it a go.
Yeah, let me move here. And let's have Jane take the first
of her
double tap shot.
Yeah. Wow, it's 87. And that's with studying the weapon. 41 health. Okay, let's start the whittling process.
Ooh.
Oh, Jane, not the time to miss.
But she might as well go ahead and take her second shot now.
Yeah. 62. Come on.
I wouldn't do a Deadeye. I would do a regular shot then.
Or a precision shot. Well, I guess precision shot doesn't matter.
Precision shot, it's going to be the same percentage. You're just going to...
I'd say precision shot for a minion.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
There we go. 3. Wow.
That will not be enough to stop me.
Okay, so now might have to move Magister again.
Well,
yeah, probably need to move Magister behind some cover.
Yep.
Okay.
And so now,
Yeah,
I don't
there
know
you
that
go.
it matters.
I like that because, again, if any enemies teleport in, Magister's in
Yep.
good position to grab them.
Alright, so now...
I like
mean-
either Margarita or does Shay have it flanked?
Well, you could also have Anastasia. Well, and the problem with Anastasia,
I figure Anastasia can go last because
but if
she'll be able to reach it no matter where it goes.
right? But if she gets, let me spin the map around. So if Anastasia, attacks it from back here, maybe behind cover, but so Anastasia's not flanked, she could, potentially use rapid fire depending on what her aim is, and then Margarita would be there with rescue to move her.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
we've also got-
Anastasia's kind of our big gun in a way.
Right. Okay.
But we also have Shay, who hasn't gone yet. I was wondering if Shay might be able to.
Right,
flank it.
that's true. I mean, Shay could go first, and then Anastasia, and then save rescue.
Yeah, that's kind of what
So
I
let
was
me-
thinking.
Because I think her position here is probably good,
Yeah.
and also having her shoot would make rapid fire better later. So I think she could stay there, or she could move here.
I kind of like her staying where she's at, because right now we technically have the assassins surrounded.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, she can't see it from here. I guess she could from here.
And it's full cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
put her here.
96. That's not bad.
Jeez, I'm only human.
Oh yeah. That guy's a dodgy little. Well,
All
okay,
right.
Anastasia.
Yeah, I think this is.
Just you have to make sure that she's. I don't know how rescue works. I guess it would.
You just have to have
Nice.
line of sight with Margarita, which I mean is a little tricky, I guess, but
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
interesting,
you
that's
never
not
know.
right. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
this should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
So what's
Okay.
her shot?
100%,
So 100.
And
Yeah.
rapid fire is 99.
Yep, I like that.
Okay. 99. I'm s- Grazed. This is.
One can grow accustomed to pain.
Wow. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Our
no
shots
crit.
have been terrible. Yeah, but our shots have been terrible.
Yes, rescue would definitely be good.
Okay. This is it. Rescue protocol. No. No. No.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that is her. I got lost for a second.
I mean, I was hoping with those shots we'd do
Oh.
like a lot more damage.
I
we
completely
had
agree.
what, couple of whiffs and just some really bad.
I mean,
So you just want to put her.
Someplace where she can't get flanked.
Well, I mean, the assassin can run up and attack somebody.
yeah.
So you'd like. Oh, I guess she's gonna have to. Well, she's got a free reload, doesn't she? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just. I guess one thing is. if you could draw her to where Jane will have a good shot on her, maybe.
That
I guess you just don't want Jane blocked. You know, you don't want full cover
that'd be
for
like
Jane.
here.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, over the course of the turn, Jane should have a good shot somewhere.
Right. But that's the one, consideration. That, and I guess, maybe to be seen by Margarita too. But
yeah,
I don't know. This is the tricky thing about the assassin. This is the reason that assassin's so hard.
Yeah. I mean, we've done.
Well, I mean, we should have done like at least twice as much damage, I think.
You would hope. Well, that's Jane.
Soul Stealer.
Great. At least you only took 2 back.
And it's our turn. And it hasn't summoned anything, which is nice.
Okay, since she's close to Jane, does that mean
Jane's probably going to need to move?
Well, maybe. I mean, I guess because she did attack Jane. Otherwise, I would say, it's weird. She doesn't flank Jane. I mean, I would have thought Jane would be okay, except that she was just attacked. But we can't have Jane get hit again, for sure.
No.
Yeah. I definitely like the idea of moving Jane. And then after that...
do her snapshot?
Well, she may have to wait for her shot. Let me look at...
So Anastasia, this is going to be her last free reload.
Right.
Does Magister have the assassin flanked? Because I was wondering, well... I was going to say, I can always move Anastasia to here to do rapid fire again. Or
yeah, I mean, I like that.
But we definitely need to move Jane first.
So, I was thinking of just moving her to there.
That's probably good.
I mean, I can move her to there where she'll flank the assassin. And she can take her shot from there.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that should be okay.
I would think so, yeah.
Alright, I'll go.
She's also got...
Deadeye would probably work just fine this time.
Well, you can see what your shot is now that focus fire is not up anymore.
It's 90. I mean, so the other thing that we can do here is we can have teamwork so that Jane should be able to use Deadeye.
Oh, she can use Deadeye right now.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's number 4.
Available.
No.
Deadeye snapshot.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Come on, don't miss. Unbelievable.
You made this too easy.
Yeah, I'd wait and Margarita just in case someone needed rescue again.
Okay. Yeah, we're just never gonna get this assassin if we keep doing misses and 4 points.
Yep, I agree, but let's see. So I guess
there you go.
But I'm just a little worried about her being flanked.
I think it would try to flank Jane before it would try to flank Shay. Excuse me.
Let me move her over here. Got one.
Shoot.
Well, we can use rescue.
This might be a good invert moment for Magister.
Yep.
Keep it away from Jane.
Can invert, and then Anastasia will be able to hit it, and then could rescue.
Use rescue.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the problem is invert will leave Magister flanked. Well, I mean, I guess Magister would have to like move here and invert.
Yeah.
Well, it's still the assassin's out in the open.
I was gonna say the assassin being in the open is the risk of that. Yeah. Or, like I said, we use rescue protocol to move Jane.
Yep.
We also have to figure out how to do some damage to this thing.
Well, we're doing what we need to do damage. We're just not hitting it. It's just that, you rescue Jane, and then, if Anastasia, moves up here or here or whatever and shoots, then Anastasia's just going to be...
hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's not anything you can do about that.
No, there is not.
But I do like... I think you need to rescue Jane. And then it's a matter of where to put her. And I guess one thing you could do... I mean, you could heal her first and then rescue her. Or I guess rescue doesn't end your turn, so I guess you could rescue and then decide what you want to do later.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and do that now?
I think we need to, because before anyone else can attack, we got to get Jane away from that sucker.
Okay, so the question is where to move her then.
Yep.
Let's go to Jane.
Yeah. So we want to move her far and keep her from getting flanked, huh?
That's not very far. Let me spin this around. That's... maybe down here? The only bad thing about doing this is you got Shay, Marguerite. It's just a matter of which one of them.
I mean, you can move her back to where she was, just you never know what the assassin's going to do when you attack it.
Yeah, that's my fear. Yeah. Because no matter where we move Jane, it's not far enough to avoid the assassin being able to reach her.
Actually, that's probably the best spot, but then she's going to have to probably move to get a shot next time.
That doesn't bother me as much in this room because it looks like, you know, nothing's really going to be squad sight in this room.
And she could also maybe use a grapple, maybe.
Well, there's nowhere to grapple to, though.
But it's still not a bad spot for her to move.
That's probably the safest spot for her. And we just move her there. I mean, it just depends on if the assassin wants to. So, what do we want our next attack to be?
I like Anastasia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready to rock.
I think it's just moving her up. It's either this and a slug shot, or this and a rapid fire. I honestly think this with a slug shot might be a little better. Bypass the armor. Because rapid fire is awesome when it does like crit damage.
Yeah, I mean, you could save it for another time, like the coup de grace.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. It depends on what your base damage is, whether that's worth, better than the 2.
Yeah.
What's your chance to hit, and then, what the, yeah. Because rapid fire wouldn't be very good chance to hit.
Right. Alright. 11 points? I think that was 6. Yeah.
Hey, that's better than 2 or 3. So Magister's down to 12th health. That's...
Well, unfortunately, Magister can't really do anything against the assassin.
I know. That's why I'm like, why are they adversaries?
Right. It's like a one-sided adversarial relationship.
I was say, if the assassin didn't have those buffed up abilities, then yes, it would be more.
Can you do stun strike? I mean,
well, it's immune to stun.
Yeah.
There's no time like the present to try. What is it? Ionic Storm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking having the one focus for exchange or something could be useful.
True.
In which case, one tile to the left and pistol shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter. Is it even worth attacking?
That's a good point. The other thing is, you have teamwork. If you think Shay can do something more, or I guess you could have teamwork. I guess.
I'm curious how much Ren does for the end. So 6 to 8. For a final attack you could do that, but otherwise, well, I guess, yeah. So it's a matter of. The other thing is to use the focus for Volt for the hollow target effect. Not now, but maybe next turn.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah,
that might be the best thing, is to do almost nothing.
So the one thing I was thinking was, just put Magister in a position where Jane, would get good shots, which I'm not sure where that would be.
Yeah, especially where Jane is now.
Right. And also, Jane only has 1 ammo.
I like. The other thing I'm thinking of is if you put Magister on the right side of this big block or box or whatever, it puts her in a position that if the assassin attacks Anastasia, it's flanked by Magister. I don't know if that would...
Magister flanking something doesn't do any good.
Well, I just don't know if from the AI, if it would be like, well, I would go here, but I'll be flanked, so I better not go
I see what you're saying. Well, the way it's been standing out in the open like this, it doesn't seem to care.
True.
Now I was thinking, like, if Jane had 2 ammos, but she's got, double tab up, putting it in a position for her to shoot it would be good, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
No, actually, but that also might be another thing for teamwork.
Well, yeah, I was to say that might be a teamwork thing, or this next turn might be or that would set us up for a turn where we all run away from it so that we can do things like reload and get ready again.
Yeah. The other thing is what are we gonna do with Marguerite? She's got 1 action left. She could heal Jane, although it's a little over the top, but...
Well, yeah, Aid protocol Anastasia.
Yeah. Where is Anastasia?
She's to the left of the dais.
I think that's a good move. I mean, distance is good.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and put her here.
I can cover it.
Okay, so aid protocol. Where is? Oh, I mean, she's got a shot. 87.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm thinking is she's got a mag rifle, which is one of our best damage dealers.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I mean, I think that's as good as anything.
If we can do damage to it, I think we need to.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
If 87, do it.
Dang.
I mean, if we only had to do 41 damage, that would be great, except...
Okay.
Okay. Yikes. Well, so what's it going to take for Marguerite to stabilize and then heal?
Yeah, so it'd be, or I guess it would stabilize is only if we don't want to, if we heal, that kind of does stabilize also. So it'd be like heal and revive, I think. Because healing, she's still bleeding out. Revive is what actually wakes her up.
Okay.
Well,
we probably also need to figure out how to attack him before we do all that.
Yeah, Shay and Anastasia are our 2 best shots right now.
The only other thing is also Jane's got the other medkit.
Yeah, it's a 1 charge that was meant for Margarita.
Right, and I mean, the assassin looks pretty close to Margarita.
Well, Margarita would have to move. I mean, she's flanked. It would just attack Margarita if she doesn't move.
Right. So that's step 1 is move Margarita.
Let's tab to her. So I can move her right here. She's flanks the assassin.
2 actions. There you go. Yep.
Okay. So, okay. So I can move her here. How long? She's got 3 turns before she's bleeding out. Okay, so we can do this as turn number 1. Then we can attack. I mean, we can try to do focus fire if we think we got some decent attacks, or we can save that for another turn.
If it's up, it wouldn't be a bad thing because, like I said, Shay has it flanked. Shay is to the right of the screen. Anastasia
so let me move her
can
first,
move
right?
wherever we need her to, and Margarita's going to have it flanked also.
So I have to move. So move Margarita?
Yes.
Yep.
That's yeah.
Okay, let me check real quick to see if focus fire.
One more
next
turn.
turn.
Okay.
One more turn. Okay, well that simplifies some things. Okay, so let's.
I think
attack
Shay's
with
our next person.
Okay.
I think
That
that's
way,
right.
Margarita can either use command or heal or whatever we need to.
So.
It looks
to
safe
29
now.
Well, it doesn't far. Maybe like halfway from where it is to here seems to be about how far it moves.
Right.
So it would give Shay a shot, and then Anastasia could get a shot.
Should, yeah. Yeah, I like it. And yeah, the reason it gained its health when it damaged Jane.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think I think that's. Yep. So one thing could have Magister trigger their double shot thing. This one, dual strike.
Because it would be a free shot for Shay. Yeah.
Right, but that might be better if we could swing it next turn. With focus fire and everything.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do what we can this turn and hope to take out the first assassin next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that armor's kind of killing us even when we do.
So I'd look at Anastasia.
Yep. So Anastasia.
If needed, Magister can attack it just to move it a little more.
So, might be a run and gun opportunity. This could be a run and gun rapid fire.
It could, except then it would move up to flank you.
You think it'll move towards me?
I think so. It seems to always move towards whoever attacks, which is kind of nice to know that.
Well, if we could use that to our advantage.
But I mean, you're right with the shotgun. Except for slugshot, you're kind of at the mercy of being close.
Yeah. So Margarita's got one action left. Magister hasn't gone yet.
I mean, you could go up, run a gun and shoot it twice, and Magister could always invert and not attack, and then we could basically be set up for next turn. The thing is, you'd want
in that case, I would.
Why not? But look where Magister is.
Yeah.
Okay, because if Magister inverts, it flanks Shay. Well, I guess Magister could move and then invert.
Well, I would definitely want Magister to invert, then move, because since the assassin's out.
Well, but if Magister inverts, then Shay's flanked.
True. Rescue protocol.
Well, but I mean, what I'm saying, I guess, basically is it's okay to go up and rapid fire. You just want to be in a position where you're not flanked, so it has to move instead of attack you.
Right. That would make me think here.
The only thing, I think that would be okay. Just I have to be sure.
So that
where Magister could see you to invert.
Oh, you want Magister to invert with Anastasia?
No, with the assassin. But wherever the assassin moves,
that would make me think like here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine.
Because then, yeah, Magister will definitely be able to see.
I mean, it depends if it moves behind full cover, next to you.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you never know. I don't know exactly how it's gonna. But yeah, let's
do it.
I mean, if you, make up for all the bad shots we've had, do enough damage, then Magister can just go ahead and kill it.
Yeah, that would be nice to see a 18
just seems
up.
very unlikely to me. Yep.
Yeah, if you got two 16s, that would, or 2 8s, that would be heaven sent.
At this point, I'll take 10 damage. Nope.
I cannot be so easily dissuaded.
Armor still holding.
A trivial wound.
Yeah, so Magister can invert from there, which is nice.
Well, can, but then we have to move Shay.
Shay's already done her twos, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be okay, though.
I mean, in a way, I guess the problem with Shay being flanked is it has that ability to shoot twice. Because otherwise, I'd rather have it shoot Shay than run up and attack her. It doesn't matter. But I guess being able to shoot Shay twice would be bad.
Right.
Well, we should be able to use command to move Shay.
Well,
but then Jane won't get revived or healed or anything.
Shay and Magister have teamwork too.
Yeah, but that might work. Yeah.
So I could use teamwork and then invert. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Because then Shay gets a move without having to use, and gives Margarita a chance to, well, either shoot or stabilize or heal Jane.
Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and teamwork.
Do you want to invert first and then move her?
Yeah.
You on my pawn.
I will prevail, regardless.
Unfortunately, you're flanked now, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good. Well, let's move Shay.
Okay.
I mean, at the worst, at least Marguerite can still move.
You could put her back into that pit that she was in.
Like here?
Yeah.
You were
like
just
that.
There, yeah.
I mean, I do like that column that you were putting her behind on the left also, but yeah.
Let me put her here. Harder for her to get flanked.
Yep. I agree.
What should we call it?
Okay, so now she needs to move.
I mean, you either move or you're gonna take 2 shots probably.
Yeah, I can always move her back over towards Jane.
Yeah. That looks like the best spot.
Well, the nice thing about being in the corners is it's harder to flank you.
Yeah.
Which is what this assassin's all about.
Okay. Well, it's also about dodging bullets. I mean...
Oh, shoot.
Jane?
Interesting. Didn't know it could do that from afar. I thought it had to go up and...
If we're going to mount a rescue. Our soldiers are suffering out there. We'll need to give you some time to recover when we get back.
No,
I don't think we're going to get back.
It's not looking good. Let's see.
So there's no way we can get her back?
No,
not this mission.
Oh, well, then we're screwed. I wish I'd known that. I could have.
I wish I'd known that too.
So how much? So let me check. Anastasia's got 1 ammo, unfortunately.
Yeah, but she can use her slug shot.
Right.
I mean, the only choice we possibly have is to try to overwhelm it right now. I don't know what Margarita can do. Can she do anything?
Oh, she has focus fire.
I mean,
she's berserked right now. We can't control her this
okay.
time.
True.
I mean, my thought is,
you know,
if Anastasia moves here, does slug shot,
well,
it's going to move up towards her. Shay can go up.
Shay's already got it flanked right now.
Yeah. I mean, we could start with Shay.
Yeah, I think, have Shay start, depending on where, it moves to, have Anastasia go, and then, with luck, maybe Magister can finish it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's have Shay.
Reload,
I think just reload
baby.
And shoot.
Good, buddy.
I did not know it could kidnap from a distance. Really? Now the battle begins? Well, she could do slingshot from here.
Well, but I could also have Magister use their dual strike since Shay's got it flanked.
True.
So I don't know if this ends turn or not.
It should, because it'll be in action.
So let me maybe move. I mean, where Anastasia is would probably be best, but See, could she see from here?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a pistol shot, but it's,
But, you know.
It's really more about Shay being able to hit it than her. Shay, don't glance it again.
I know, we've had so many... Well, the armor, number one, not being able to shred it.
Oh my gosh, she grazed it again. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I never imagined that it would be this hard to do damage to it. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's
the thing is, if you go there, it's well.
It kind of doesn't matter where I go in a way.
I'm almost to that point too. It's just.
No, I kind of agree. It's just that, it'll flank like 3 people moving there. Of course, you can't flank it from there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
But, yeah,
get her
a
over
reflect
here.
shot. Yeah, might as well.
I don't. How does that happen?
I mean, it must have like 100 dodge or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like, hey, at least maybe we just get her kidnapped too.
Well, it'll, be back to full health soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it almost is with soul stealing. It's back up to 32.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That.
Well, what? Shall we just go through the formalities of?
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just we should have killed it twice over by now. I mean, unless it can't take full damage, it's immune to full damage.
It's almost like that, and especially with armor, it's like we're almost.
Well, let's go through the steps so we can get this over with.
Just run up to it and shoot.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what Volt does to it.
Okay.
Let me Volt it before you do that.
I mean, I'd almost.
No, I guess. I used
up,
invert. Never mind.
Do what we originally were going to do tonight.
Yep. Let's see if Rend. Should do like 40 damage.
It better. Of course, you only got 99% chance to hit it, so.
I strike for my people.
Yeah.
One.
Stop it. The pain will only steal my focus. You will not.
So he does 16, and you do 1.
I know.
Ay. What's the word? Bonsai?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing it's not teleporting in allies. I mean, that would just.
Right. I'd rather have that. If it was behaving normally, but with the enemy allies coming, that's what I expected.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected to have to dance around it like we've been doing. I just thought when we got our shot,
Look at that.
we'd be doing 1 damage every time.
Yeah.
No one has gotten. I think someone got 6.
I think Anastasia did like 5 damage with a shot.
Yeah, well, at least they're kidnapped, so.
The Chosen captured one of our soldiers, Commander. We should reach out
Well, it doesn't quite have full health yet. It had 41, I think, when we came in.
Actually,
Yeah.
tell you what. Yeah, move Margarita away.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, just dash her all the way away, and let the assassin kidnap another one of our injured people.
Well, I was also just like originally what I wanted to do was just not do this mission.
And
I think at this point we shouldn't. I mean, it's unwinnable.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing that we could have done was, we didn't have anybody who could shred armor.
But it doesn't matter when every hit's doing 1 damage. I mean, that
I know.
You can't do 40 hits in the time while still dodging its ability to kill you.
Right.
Okay, now I've got to figure out how to become unconscious and get kidnapped. Right?
Yeah.
That thing is sure to learn something new about us in the meantime.
Yeah, about a few turns in, I was looking up in the upper left corner, and I'm like, objective, destroy the assassin sarcophagus. And I was like, wait a minute. Can we target the sarcophagus now if we get close enough to it? But
I don't think so, because it should show up as a...
Right, like Jane would have had I would assume have had the target. You can run over there just to see if you can see it.
I think I can get on this side. Yeah. Oh, that's not cover.
Yeah, you just got to rotate the camera around. There is cover in the far corner.
Or you can just get up in the corner of that platform we got right there.
Yeah. I was, maybe no one got close enough.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you can... I mean, I assume it behaves the way it did before, where you have to kill the assassin first.
Yeah, I mean, I would too, but...
It's just that that's apparently not an option.
Maybe if I threaten it, it'll...
Yeah. It's...
There we go. 35, 36.
Most would not survive such a strike.
I'd like to see a video of people beating the assassin.
I know.
Now that
I mean, this is so
I think,
different.
Having to, position yourself so you're not flanked, that makes it difficult if you're doing normal damage.
Yeah.
It would have been hard enough that way.
Yeah.
Even if we killed it at some point, to kill the sarcophagus and then kill the assassin again was looking unlikely.
Well, I think it would have been hard, but I think, like when Jane did her double tap to start, she missed and then did like 3 damage or something.
Yeah.
It's like she should have, done like 10 damage.
That's something you don't see.
When Anastasia double tapped, she should have, done like 10, 12 damage.
Yeah.
It would have definitely been possible. I think it was going to be a hard mission that way, but it's like I'd love to see the statistics on how many misses and how many grazes there were.
Oh. It wasn't so much the misses. I mean, there was a couple misses, and those were ill-timed, but it was the hits that did.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like
1.
We should have had it killed already. Just with normal... Some enemies, like seems like Vipers and like you say, Archons,
dodge,
do graze more. But this was a little extreme.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were going to do was just not do this mission and come back when we were stronger.
Yeah, but when you're stronger, it's stronger. That's the thing. It used to not have Shadow Step. Now it does.
True. But like the weapons...
It used to have 30 health, now it has 41. Like it used to have 1 armor too, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking that too, but it could also... I think the Chosen are slightly different in that respect, and I don't remember.
Well, they scale up just like we do, so the battle's just going to get tougher. I honestly, my thing is, I not being able to crit it is annoying, but its ability to have an action after each one of our actions, it's the combination of those two things, because you're not getting a chance to do damage to it. Plus it's Soul Steal, where it's able to recover health every time it wounds you.
Right, that's why I say if it was exactly like it was, except we were doing normal damage to it, that would have been a challenging mission.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's sometimes you can't attack because you've got to move instead. But you still get to take some shots. It's just that if on top of that, those shots don't do anything.
Right.
I mean, I'd be hard pressed to figure out even at our top, everybody's top ability, like you got everybody maxed out. Is it gunnery sergeant or tech sergeant, or is it something above that? But anyway, whatever that is, and then everybody had their top of the line weapons. Who would you take to succeed?
Well, I mean, I think Jane is a good one, and Margarita, you kind of need her. I think Anastasia is good. I mean, the problem, I think Shay is one that not so good for this kind of mission.
Yeah, I would
Maybe
agree.
Like
Shay.
a ranger or something would be good.
Yeah.
But Magister's fine. It's just that.
Yeah, he doesn't fit as far as a deadly adversary.
Well, it's just like Shinobi would be in the same boat. They can't attack unless it's a killing blow. Otherwise, they're just going to get mauled right after.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was again. That's one of the things that I think bothers me most about the
adversary.
Well, not the adversary, just the ability of the Chosen to have an action after every one of our actions.
But I think that would be fine if like it's normal damage, because
you either have to take off the ability not to be critted, or you take off the prime action where they get an action after every one of our. It's one or the other. Both of them combined that's overpowering.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm glad we tried it. It's just that now that we've tried it, I don't think we need to try it again.
No, I think. No. I mean, well, I'll be honest.
It's almost like this. What's the point? I mean, yes, ideally, you get rid of that threat every mission, but
I like the idea of the mission. I just like it to be possible. I mean, I really would like to see someone do this, unless we just got really unlucky, which at first I thought, okay, miss, graze, okay, it's going to balance out, but it didn't.
I think we had one hit. There was one non-graze, maybe two. Maybe there was two, but...
Well, I think, I know Anastasia, when she did rapid fire, did, would have been 5 damage, except for the armor, and then I think she did do 5 damage.
I thought someone had 6, but yeah. Oh, maybe it was Marguerite.
Yeah. My question is, I mean, I hate to say this, I think we need to live with these results.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, it's sad. Marguerite was awesome.
Well, we have the chance to hopefully get them back, so I can kind of live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just hate getting like that no-win scenario. Like the last campaign we did, where it was a bandit or Missy got slaughtered, and we're like, how did this? It was a mission of 3.
Yeah.
And we had like
and just so that's the mission how we get these people back. It's a rescue mission.
Okay.
Well, the only problem with that mission was the reinforcements that came in.
Right.
The evil, reinforcements. It's like the mission was easy, and then reinforcements are coming in, and it's these things we hadn't seen before, and then it's
so many of them.
It's
like
ridiculous.
Yeah, because when you're limited to 5, it's like you should be able to. There should be, like I said, I have a hard time figuring out. I mean, yes, the first part was pretty easy, and we didn't even get past the assassins the first time. But what 5 could you take? And maybe like a gunner. I don't know if a grenadier would help. But I mean, you'd have to be able to do non-crit damage.
That's why I think a ranger would have been good, like in place of Shay.
Yeah. Mike the gunner. But even then you've got to take out the sarcophagus. Okay. Then you got to take out the assassin again. And that combination with just 5 people to do it is, if we, that's, I don't know if we're ever going to be at that point.
No.
Because Jane was she the highest level, or did she have one more to go?
Jane's highest level.
Okay, she had the highest level, so Master Sergeant. And some other people aren't too far back, but yeah. Anyway.
I'll say the mission's not going to get any easier.
No, it's going to get harder.
Well, I mean, like we could have, equipped, Shay could have had mag rifle, and Magister could have had the better weapon. But other than that, not really.
Well, and yeah, Jane could have had a mag. Yeah, I don't know if that's what you said, but yeah. Okay.
Oh well, so it would have been a good mission if it just, the assassin took normal damage. I think it would have been a fun mission.
It's like I mean,
that would have been hard enough. Like I say, even if normal damage, we would have killed it. We still would have had to do the sarcophagus and then kill it again.
Well, that's weird.
Possibly with reinforcements and everything. So.
Yeah. How did we recover all this loot when no one came back?
It was mailed to us as a
as a tease.
As a tease by the assassin.
Right. You left some stuff.
So the Chosen only show up on retaliation missions. So that's not so bad. We also do not have the option to do this mission again, even if we wanted.
Right.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
The resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldiers.
Yeah, I don't think we need to think about doing any more Chosen stronghold missions.
I agree, although, from the beginning, we only seen that hunter once, but from the beginning, it's like the assassin's going to be the hardest one.
Yeah.
But the assassin was so bad, I kind of agree with you. And also, we haven't really had too much trouble with the others when they've showed up on missions anyway.
Yeah.
No, not the assassin. I guess when we see the assassin, we can just try to get out.
Well, I was actually gonna. I'm gonna take control for just a sec here. So again, we don't even see the stronghold anymore. It's gone. So we don't have the chance to do that mission again anyway. But
golden opportunity to strike at my one refuge in this loathsome world.
Now she's telling us that.
You squandered it in a half-hearted strike. Now that occasion is lost to you forever, and there will be no further trespasses against me.
Whatever. But the thing I was going to mention is, like I said, we only run into the Chosen on retaliation missions. 2, if we avoid the regions where the assassin is, well, then we run into her. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
we just don't do missions in those areas.
Where are those areas?
It's Northern America. It might also be like Western Asia, but or I'm sorry, East Asia.
We can try to figure that out.
But I mean, it's like it sucks. Margarita will be missed. That really sucks. But yeah, so we just kind of, like I said, we avoid doing, and thankfully we've already liberated these 2 areas. So we just avoid doing missions where the assassin's working, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, I don't think it's worth doing those strongholds.
Yeah,
I think it's worth doing the covert actions so you can get improved influence with that faction.
Right.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, like Neil said, I'd love to see the tape of the successful mission.
Yeah. So, yep. So we got
let's
gunner and a grenadier in training.
Well, we got some people to replace, and we got some. I guess, I mean, we get a nice supply mission. Let's start outfitting everybody and training people and doing the officer training and just keeping our heads down with gathering loot and looking for leads and other places.
Yep. I mean, I think, it is nice that we've already liberated, some of that region, so it's not like we were going to focus there.
True.
Anyway, depending on how big her area is, since there are only 3 chosen.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
So for Wednesday, we've got supply drop coming up, blue screen protocol coming up. One thing we can do before we sign off for the evening is Night Squad.
A little thin.
Yeah, has suddenly become thin.
Yeah. We can either. Well, we'll check out Foundlings.
Right.
Yeah, we'll check out Foundlings and Badger to see if there's anything that can be moved to Night Squad, and then
you can
we'll
look at assigned soldiers now when you're on Night Squad just to see who's available.
Right. So yeah, I was gonna say, so Foundlings are fine as they are. We can promote people from Badger to Night Squad, and here are people that don't have a squad currently.
Right, like Etienne, could take Jane's spot.
Yep.
Boris could take Magister's spot.
Yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and put them in there. They're sergeants. They've earned the right.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that we had an extra assault. Like one of the Foundlings maybe has 2 assaults.
It does.
Yes, it does. It's on a mission right now.
But Shannon and Zach are a pair. They're bonded, so they would be good for Night Squad.
Yeah, I mean we can look. I was just thinking,
Mike isn't Foundlings, so
the classes that we had, that we lost.
Yeah. So right now it looks like this.
Well, I guess they'll need a specialist.
Yes, we'll need to get a specialist. Badger Squad has a couple, if I recall. They got their officer, and they got Wei, who's about to be promoted. He keeps flirting with it and yet not being promoted. So
when he's promoted, he may have to go to Night Squad.
Yeah.
Well, then we got to train the officers too. So.
Right. Yep.
And there is officer training available right now. So.
Yeah, I just pick. I mean, besides the specialist, we're gonna have to have somebody else, I think. Just kind of pick your poison as to.
Yeah. This is Night Squad currently. We got any takers?
I
still think the best things are specialists.
I agree.
Like, Chris is a support. Grenadier is good.
Technical is a good one.
We could do without. It's nice to have
the squad at the moment.
Yeah, it's nice to have officers, but we're not going to have officers available anyway because we're going to be training them. So we might just get some more specialists in the training, and the ones that are available, train them up as officers. And it's going to be a little tricky, but we'll just have to make do with what we've got.
So who's out on the Foundlings? Is out on infiltrating right now?
Let's take a look. There we go. Oh yeah.
Specialist.
So see, Brian's out 2 weeks, but Awful was ready.
Yeah.
So I mean, after Awful's
okay.
After Awful Squad goes out, Wei would be promoted, and he could, be trained as an officer.
Yeah.
And as as far as Grenadiers, I don't know who we had training in Badger Squad as a Grenadier.
I think there was somebody new, like brand new.
Well, we have someone a rookie that's in Grenadier training, but for Badger, it's Brian, and we have Ian.
Okay, so is Ian a support, or is he a...
That's a good question.
I don't remember making him a support, so I think he's probably not.
Think so?
Heavy ordnance sapper. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I say, the one we're training, could be a support Grenadier, and it could be an officer at some point too.
Yep. So yeah, Cesar's going in for Gunner, Heather for Grenadier.
Well, we can also look for a couple of specialists too, and try to get them trained up in the officer school and promoted as rapidly as possible. I guess in the meantime, that says specialist to me.
Such an awesome.
That says officer. That's officer material right there. But I mean, we'll just kind of play a little stalling game where we do missions so we can manufacture what we need to manufacture and do the missions that we can, so we get our officer corps built up, get our major and colonel.
We're definitely gonna have to build more mag weapons because we did lose laser weapons and 1 mag rifle on that mission.
Yeah. But also our vest and stuff like that too. I mean, we're going to have limitations, but we can hopefully find what our limitations are. I mean, if it's certain corpses that might be hard.
I mean, we got after that, stronghold, we got the alloys, and we're about to have the supply drops. So we should be able to make some stuff.
Yeah, it's just
we
a
got
matter
a lot of money
of
coming in. We have 63 alloy, 117 crystals, and we can always get more from the black site or black market.
Well, it's the corpses that could be a limiting factor for some of the armors and stuff.
Well, the armors just supplies alloys and crystals, but the plating is trooper corpses, which thankfully we do have a lot. And yeah.
So you were saying you wanted to take out the codex before we did the black site, right?
After we do the black site. Otherwise, it would show up on the black side probably.
Okay, right. Yeah. So that, I mean, when we get a squad ready, I guess we're able to do that as our next special mission.
Okay, yeah, those are kind of things that we can do in the meantime.
Yeah.
While we're getting our squads built back up to, being mean and tough, and we can also spread our look for other places to liberate. Well, actually, I guess we can map out where we don't want to liberate.
I would say Eastern and Western U.S. both have started their liberation, but
I got a quick question.
Yeah.
So this 38 legions total, is that the total number here, or is that on the globe?
That's on the globe.
Okay, so we did eliminate
Advent
5.
Yeah. We
that's what I thought.
Quite a few.
5 legions. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know if that was true. Okay.
We got 18 in our corner of the world.
Okay.
But that means there's about the same number scattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as far as missions, I mean, you could look in Eastern and Western U.S., but it's more looking for liberation missions in Asia, which I think isn't that where our squad is infiltrating now? One of the Asia or India?
I think it is. Yeah, and Western Asia would be my spot because it's got a radio relay, which will boost our whatever we're doing. So if we put these folks on Intel, they'll find missions faster.
Right, and if they get a mission for recruiting Haven personnel, that's another way to get Haven personnel anyway.
Right.
I mean, I think, yep.
And
I agree.
We can actually do that now, because right now the only people we have on Intel is New India. So we could put both of these regions on Intel.
Yep. That leaves, we got 3 places on full supply, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, supplies aren't going to be a problem.
Western U.S. on supplies.
We were just, looking to recruit that one person, and then we were going to do the same there.
That's true. Yeah. So.
It's also keeping watch over our vigilance versus force. Yeah, whatever it is, so that we don't attract those kind of missions. But yeah, that's a good thing about having 7 different places, and once we upgrade whatever we need to upgrade, so we can make contact with more places, that'll help too.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's strike into Asia, and actually, I guess there's whatever it is that we need to upgrade so that we can make more contacts. We can do that.
Oh, that's one of our scanning missions, is to get another contact, and
correct.
Yeah.
I think we were going to maybe finish up Asia with that, right?
Yes, I think we had New Arctic.
That
we still need to make contact with?
What was the continent bonus for Asia? Was that there was something that was like?
It's either our weapon mods or our personal combat sims are more effective.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that I was kind of wondering about is just the ability points, the pool ability points. we don't seem to be coming up with nearly as much of that in this game as we did the previous campaign.
Yeah, that seems to be true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know you get them when you kill the chosen.
Yeah.
I haven't really paid attention beyond that.
Yeah, other than that, it just I didn't see. I mean, it's hard to keep track of them, but
yeah, we used to get them like by flank shots and
right,
something
okay,
else.
yeah,
like attack from above and things like that.
Right.
Yeah, I think it like ambushes. Anymore. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's nice to have a few, but for the most part, just stick with whatever you get for the person.
I guess that's the other reason to call it Long War and have even your tech sergeants or master sergeants or whatever keep going on missions is to get ability points. So
True.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go till Wednesday and see what our supply drop looks like and start. It's not starting from scratch, but it kind of feels that way.
Yeah, we lost some of our best soldiers,
Yeah.
That's not
even Neil.
Fun.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. Only 5 people. You can only lose 5, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and we went through that first part so quickly. It's like, okay, that's a good start, because even at the end of the last mission, it's like if we have to go through, there's just no way we're going to survive. But
right.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are bringing up the good point of like Anastasia. She's awesome because she can do all that crit damage, and when that doesn't matter against the chosen, it takes away.
Even if she's doing normal damage, not crit damage, she still should do like 10 to 12.
Yeah, exactly.
For rapid fire.
Yep. And Jane should probably be doing about the same amount too. It's just regular shots. But
Mike would have been good. Like I said, a gunner would be good with the shredding ability.
Yeah.
And the armor piercing.
I'd say Mike, would have been good. Or a ranger. I mean, especially Shay. She's more built for like a normal mission where you're in the city and being able to.
I think going in, we were just thinking we're like, oh, cool. Magister is the adversary to the assassin. Of course, we want to take Magister.
Right.
And the thing is, even if Magister had parry and the better weapon, it wouldn't have been a good option.
No, we found that out with that last attack. It's like,
well, but I think with the assassin, positioning is very important because you can't be flanked. And so a Templar, being able to exchange, can be handy. And I think Volt just for the
damage,
the hollow targeting.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah.
And just the fact that it's just for the roster we have, Shay and Magister had the highest bond, because having teamwork, and especially 2 uses of advanced teamwork is nice for that.
Yeah.
But I think like if Shay had been a ranger instead, would have been more useful.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, even that I don't think would have been enough.
No, like I said, that's just to defeat the assassin the first time.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
because then we would have had to. We had, I think the Sarcophagus used to be 60 points.
Right.
We would have to see what's that now, and then doing that amount of damage as quickly as possible.
And during that, but I mean, then you got to think Advent troops would be teleporting in.
Right, but I mean, then
I was surprised.
Anastasia would have been great, but she could use rapid fire, every turn. It's just ammo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jane every other turn could use double tap. I mean, I think we could have gotten through the sarcophagus, pretty well. We just never got to that part.
Yeah.
We never got to find out that it had armor and 80 or whatever it is.
Oh, true.
So.
Yeah. Well, and
that is where someone like Mike, with his chain shot and triple shot, would have been handy too.
Yeah. The kidnap ability, like I knew that if we had a debilitated, soldier, that the chosen might focus on them to kidnap, but I didn't realize they could do it remotely. I thought they had to run up to them to do the kidnap.
I would have too. Because I had remembered that. I guess maybe it's the previous mission, or maybe it was another mission where we had not anyway. But I completely forgot about it this time, because otherwise.
But I mean, it does more and more damage with each attack it makes. And at the end, what was it? One shot people with 30 damage and things. Yeah. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I did 16, I think.
I was gonna say, you could have healed
or stabilized
Jane,
her.
but would that have mattered?
No.
Not the way things were going at the end. I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's an escalating thing, like you said. It's the I want to go check the forums on. I see like on Reddit and a little bit in GitHub, people talk about how going up against the Chosen, or people complain about something, and people are like, "Well, that's not a fault of the game. That's a fault of your playing style." And normally,
right,
I get it, but
thought the others whining, that it's hard and it's challenging, they don't like it, but no, I think they have a point.
This one, I don't see. I'd like to see a video of someone being successful against this stronghold.
Unless there's something that we were missing, like I don't know what it was, but it was like children going up against an adult.
Yeah,
it's like, is there supposed to be something that we're not doing?
I mean, I can't imagine it's everybody's got mag guns or rail guns, which is the next tier, or plasma, because like you were saying, Neil, it's like, well, as we get stronger, they do too. It's an arms race. So,
well, Glenn, remember how you felt like the very first time you played, where you were getting outmatched because you didn't understand how the game is structured, as far as maybe that's something. It's like we miss something, or we're so far behind the curve we don't even know. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, I think
a challenge is good.
Yeah, I mean, we ran into Andromedans, which are that's the next tier of new aliens that are coming up against us. Okay, fine. The Archons we've seen a few times. The Andromedan is tough because, like I said, once you kill it, it goes to its second stage, and we've known that, so that was fine. But that Chosen thing, like I said, I look at those abilities, and I totally forgot about the one you mentioned, Neil, about where it escalates how much damage it does.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw the
blood keen or blood something.
The first time, we fought it, and it was like with something like with every attack, it gets stronger or something like that.
Yeah,
I forget exactly how it works.
Well, plus it also, when it damages us, it takes our hit points. It's like, with 5 people, like you said, I'd love to see the tape of somebody